Nope, not giving up. So, you decide to wait.
Yes.
Who's taking... Well, you two are going to have to sleep in, or you're just meditate. You are going to have to sleep in pretty late to get a full rest.
If it's like broken up, like with Cry already being asleep.
Karaya can go back to sleep because this conversation, I imagine, doesn't take very long.
Right.
She'll be fine.
Okay.
Celine will have to rest a little bit longer.
I'm
So
assuming
like
you're
I'll
gonna
sleep
wake up
until
early.
noon kind of thing?
No, not till noon,
Well,
but maybe
was
like
that because of the watch?
10.
That was just because I was alone.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So you'll have to rest at some point in time.
I'll stay up for now. For like right now.
Okay. You okay over there?
Yeah, my
You
eye
guys?
problems, yeah.
So,
What's...
give me... Are you just staying in the
fully
room?
rested.
You're looking out the windows? You're just chilling?
Just
Okay. Do you
well,
move?
tweaking. But
Yeah.
It's fine.
Every little...
If you're just tweaking, give me a wisdom saving throw.
What? No.
Oh, you said it.
What does that mean?
Just give me a wisdom saving throw.
Let's roll that real quick.
Yeah?
Yeah, roll it.
That was the perfect
That's it?
wisdom save, yeah.
14?
14, okay. You're still nervous. You're still kind
What
of...
the fuck did I say wrong?
Nick's doing like a supervillain thing. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
"You're still nervous, I
I had an
suppose."
itch.
You were massaging your arm like this. There was not like an itch. You're just
Right
like,
here.
Like a big fluffy cat to hold and
yes,
Allergic to
Mr.
cat?
Whiskers, yeah.
naked.
I'll bring man for you.
I was gonna say that.
Like, yeah, I got
upstairs.
that.
So,
Might break TOS.
you just... You freak out a little bit. But nothing to drive you outside or to peek out the window or anything like that. Fine. Do you wake Karaya up when you try to meditate? Or are you just going to meditate? There's 0 issues. She probably needs a little bit longer to get a long rest.
I was gonna say I would have asked if you had slept and everything
Yeah.
before.
She slept basically through 1 watch before you guys got there. She still needs to rest a little bit longer. You can stay up if you want.
What does that do?
You just need 4 hours to meditate. Celine's gonna be...
Yeah, I'd probably wait then. I mean,
okay.
if it's not gonna like.
So yeah,
do
you
anything,
wait,
then-
cry, you eventually stir awake. Feeling well rested and
Mm-hmm.
no issues. You can meditate now if you would like to. And Celine, you are knocked the fuck out.
Tongue out.
It's like a little like pork
Terrible.
tongue.
Tongue.
Can Tarek be the big spoon?
Just like right snuggled in here. What?
He's actually just squished like
Yeah. Is
underneath.
Tarek a good big spoon?
He's a good big spoon.
Yeah.
Big skaboon.
Big spoon.
Skaboon.
Karaya, while everybody is meditating and sleeping,
Don't scratch it.
or not, I was just doing this. My hand's cold and it feels good.
Let me
What do you want
slap
to do? You just gonna hang out in the room?
Yeah, just play.
Okay. Read the book a little bit more.
Mhm. Play with my cards a bit.
You all wake up, feeling well rested. Still a little paranoid, but I mean, paranoia is running rampant.
Mhm.
You gotta look at the
You did
camera.
it.
You gotta look
You
at the
did
camera
it.
when you do
One more
that.
time. Act like you're.
Paranoia.
Start the
it's
sentence again?
ruined now.
Running
I'll end the
rampant.
stream. I'll end the stream so I can do it. So,
I had a dream about the Kraken.
That's scary.
Like,
but you don't remember the Kraken.
Oh, that's
Huh?
even weirder then.
You had a dream about
Is this
about
the other
Celine?
Kraken.
a Kraken.
The other Kraken.
Oh, the
other
Leviathan.
Kraken.
Oh, was it?
The Leviathan.
It was a Leviathan.
Oh, the big
I almost
Elemental.
lost my best friend.
Really? Okay.
You did lose.
You
your
did
best
lose your best friend.
We
We
don't
haven't
talk
seen him.
about that. My other best friend.
friend. Derek?
No. Derek.
You did almost lose your pup.
He was like on
yeah.
1 health.
Not Eddie Moon.
I can't get any
Oh,
It was such a cool name.
It was.
Eddie
What?
Moon.
The cook?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember. Eddie something.
It was Eddie, but I don't remember
Eddie
the
It
last
was
name.
Moon something. I'm gonna look it up.
It's gonna
Sure,
be a while.
Celine
back.
wrote it down.
Never roughed anything.
Yeah, but I gotta figure out
That's
when.
fine. So,
Month was it?
you all wake up. You have not yet received
Bright
word-
Moon.
Bright Moon.
Eddie Bright Moon.
Eddie Bright Moon. You
Oh,
have not-
wow. I just opened up on Eddie's page, like right there.
It's fate.
He has his own page.
Yeah.
Of course.
No, it's just a diary entry.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
but this whole
Eddie's
page
so
about
cool.
it.
Eddie's so handsome.
no word
Mrs.
from.
Bright Moon all over the place. What is this doodle? Go back.
No, don't look at it.
What is that? It's like a snake with 3 horns.
Shut up.
Yeah, you don't remember that?
Is that
I
a
remember
dinosaur?
it, but I
Yeah,
don't
that's
remember
the
what it's.
that's the Triceratops.
Because I remember when Tao drew that originally, I was like,
You definitely need to play Gartic Phone if that's a Triceratops.
Even with the pen and the
Yeah.
tablet.
So,
Wait, where is
no
it?
word from Orla yet.
Nick, please look at it.
I saw it
That's
when
what
it was
it's
first
supposed to
gone.
look like.
I thought it was a
It's bad.
bird.
It's like a sock puppet with horns.
It does.
It's a long neck Triceratops. You never seen one of those?
Probably I've seen one.
Anyway,
Yeah, I remember.
Sheesh.
That. I thought it was a hand when I first saw
it
it.
does look like a hand.
That was a good creepy
The
hand.
claw.
Oh, wait. Aiden's hat with blood coming out and the
Oh.
back man.
It's actually a pretty good one.
It was pretty good.
That was a good one. So, no word from
Good
Orla yet.
times.
Okay.
I know what Cry wants to do.
Morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's morning. Cry wants to hang tight in this room.
So, are we staying or we leaving?
Our instructions are literally to stay put.
I was asking the lady
What
with
was
the
the
cat.
point of you guys coming back if
The
you
what?
guys are going to leave?
Hang on.
You got a cat, right?
What's her name?
Did you say cats?
Cat?
What's her name?
Like,
Tom?
rawr.
With the cat.
What's her name?
I was like, what cat?
You want to say?
Oh my god!
How can you forget?
I didn't write it down.
How many
Everybody's
times we give
talking
shit
shit on
about
Nick,
Nick?
and-
Yeah.
What? I didn't write it down.
You're the note taker. That's
You
literally
literally
your
have a
job.
giant book of
Leia.
notes.
The cat?
Book of everything.
No.
Her.
Oh! I thought you were talking about the panther. Because I saying the lady and the cat. I thought you were talking about the cat. I know her name.
What is it?
Leia. I've just written
Nick
it down
just
right
said
here.
so.
Just said it. It just does not.
I thought you were talking about the panther. I was like, I don't know his name.
Here.
Okoye? Okay, Okoye.
A what?
Okoye.
Okoye.
I was wrong by one
How'd you
syllable.
spell that?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Oh, what?
Oh,
So,
Good stuff.
wait, I do have it
I
right now.
pronounced
the lady with the cat.
it. Sequoia.
You were asked. What are you doing?
What?
Celine asked you what you were doing.
Oh,
what
the
you guys were
cat.
doing.
Right. Guess we're staying.
So we're not gonna die?
I didn't say that.
So we're gonna sit here and die?
I didn't say that either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's one or the other!
Well, we could leave and possibly die too.
True.
You get a knock on your door.
We'll die eventually.
Breakfast?
What's for
Housekeeping?
breakfast?
Leftovers from last night. With some eggs.
Eggs and pot roast?
We'll take some breakfast.
Sounds good.
How much for 3?
3 silver. It's a good breakfast. He says through the door.
It's a good breakfast. It's left over from last night.
And eggs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It was good
these
pot
are
roast.
You're
really
paying for
good
yours?
eggs, like
Yeah.
fucking
Are you
ostrich
paying
eggs.
for your breakfast or no?
Mm-hmm.
So, eventually,
a princess.
you get another knock on the door.
Hello?
Hello?
Are you gonna open the door? Or should I just set it down on the floor?
You wanna come
You're a
in?
poet. You didn't know.
What?
You wanna bring it inside?
Yeah, the doors seems to be stuck.
You got a nice Foley work going on.
Yeah. Guess we need somebody in the background just making the noises for us.
Yeah.
Just doors.
You open the
Teach
door.
Sherlock to open and close the door.
This gentleman
Yeah,
has
that's what I want.
um,
I want to teach him that.
like a serving tray with 3 meals on it, some sort of juice.
Juice.
This is fancy.
And, just sees the dresser
It's human
there
juice.
and sets it down. Okay.
I'll tip it myself.
Oh.
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 Can
Thank
I
you.
ask you something?
Sure.
That book you recommended, where did you get that from?
It's been on the shelf for quite some time.
Did anybody read that book before you picked it up that day, or? Looking at the shelf.
Unfortunately, I don't usually. I don't keep track of people in there. I just deliver the food to the rooms. Sorry.
That's fair.
Inside check.
Go ahead.
We gave him a silver piece for doing
Oh
nothing.
boy. Ain't shit.
Yeah, I mean, that food smells really good. You're like, wow, only a silver piece?
What a bargain.
Well,
Well, actually, I paid 2 silver for it.
and he walks away, closes the door. Kind of like looks at you guys a little weird, just because of the furniture being.
Shifted.
Yeah, but doesn't say anything. There's like a rope that goes across the room. And,
Maybe we're freaks, okay? He doesn't know what's going on.
He doesn't. That's why he's just like, interesting, and leaves.
There's a cat, a lizard, and
I'm
You
not
guys
part
begin
of
to
this.
eat your food. Yes.
Snake.
I mean,
What, Galea?
what?
You begin to eat your food.
Thinking about it.
I ate it last night. It's the same meal.
Did you get the eggs last night?
No.
What is?
I'm immune to poison.
Please.
I'm just eating it. Like, it doesn't hurt me.
You didn't even taste the poison because.
I'll see what happens to Celine in like 20 minutes. And
Celine's immune
She's
to poison.
immune.
fantastic. Just
So
like
you're-
that freaking. Oh god.
Yeah, in the entire gossip, that did not come up.
There is
It
a
was
note.
only gossip about
There is a
Pariah.
There is a note on your meal.
Wait,
Um,
didn't I eat it?
Like
that?
underneath the plate.
Oh.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I would have eaten that.
It says,
That was a dumb place to put it.
be there tonight. You have eyes watching you.
As opposed to
Be
yes.
there, like us meet her there, or she's coming to the inn.
It's hard to.
Beware.
It just says, be there tonight.
She's ambiguous.
Unfortunately,
as
it's not a
fuck.
sending spell. So you have to interpret
I'm
that.
asking you to clarify.
The note says, be there tonight. You have eyes watching you.
Do you know where there is?
It's either here or her shop.
I guess we're gonna split up.
As Celine
Somebody's
shovels-
gonna die.
As you're still eating your eggs.
I mean, we got eyes watching us, as opposed to ears.
Ears don't watch. Ears
Yeah,
listen.
exactly. So it's kind of redundant, isn't it?
What?
I don't know. I don't pretend to know.
Like, what else do you watch people with?
Come on.
Divination spells?
Still use your eyes to look at it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too many.
I need to use bits of the giant Venus flytrap. What can I use?
You eat it.
I guess I'll try and cook it next.
Okay. Yeah, you can try to cook it next.
I think we're supposed to meet her at her place.
But I still think somebody should stay here. In case
In case what?
she comes here.
Wouldn't she say stay there?
I think.
Be there.
No, be there.
It says be there tonight.
Be there. I guess I could.
It could be read either way.
Why would she be more clear? Wouldn't be like the bench or anything. Or
The bench is just outside of her shop.
oh, it's
Yeah.
at her shop.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like
I
across the
realized that was
street,
right,
basically.
okay.
It's not a bench like for her shop. It's just
Yeah.
and she utilizes it.
Have you met her anywhere else?
No.
That it could be.
It's definitely either going to be here or the shop, but I would imagine we would have much more privacy at the shop. I don't know why she would want to meet us here.
I don't think she'd come here if she knew there were eyes here too.
Correct.
Now the question is, how do we make sure we don't have those eyes on us when we go? Did you say time? What time?
Be there tonight. Just said tonight.
Thinking.
Oh, okay.
I mean, pass without a trace is really Oh, we got. Since there are no disguise kits in this party,
You can buy them.
yeah, that means we have to leave.
Well, don't we have to
Separately? Or not separately,
leave
but
What
spaced
am I
anyway?
out?
drinking?
Bumble?
Humble Bumble.
What is it?
It's got peas on
Buzzed
it.
seltzer.
What flavor
Does it
is
taste like honey?
Tastes like honey. You want to try it?
Wondering?
Pass it around.
I like the packaging. That's why I was like, ooh.
I love bees. Where'd you get that?
You'd have to ask her.
Why are you still talking in Celine's voice?
Oh
I
yeah.
love bees.
It
Staying
does
character.
taste like honey.
It's like straight up.
Oh, it's 200 calories. That's a lot of calories.
For that big can?
No, one serving of it. Oh, that does taste like honey.
I don't think
That's
so.
what I
Serving size
wished.
is one can.
Yeah, but normally seltzers are like 150, right?
So, you're just gonna hang out here for the day, and then leave.
If eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna cook that giant Venus
Why
flytrap.
do you have to go downstairs?
I can't start a fire in here.
Are not leaving the
You're-
room,
you're
and
not
you're
gonna-
not starting a fire
Okay.
in the room.
To be fair, you could start a fire in the room. Yes, I'm not gonna say you can't. It's D&D, but
There's some fire alarms.
Your party members are not going to let you start a fire, so
there's
just
sort
know
of
that.
fire in your
All
room.
I'm gonna do is draw the bow and then just light a little set of spare arrows.
I just picture
and
Karaya just standing right over going,
The worst camping partner.
yeah, just stand
Just
in the room.
create water right above it.
Yeah.
I'll let her got it.
Yeah. Why is our water leaking from the ceiling?
Yeah. And I'm just on the bed. Wow, that's really crazy.
Strange.
Can't believe that's happening to you.
People downstairs in the tavern drinking. There's just water pouring down on them. What the fuck is going on up there?
Someone's pissed themselves.
So you guys spend the day milling about.
Milling about.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Was it wisdom? I thought she was doing intelligence.
Stick with wisdom.
Last time it was wisdom.
Was it?
Today.
Today was wisdom.
Oh,
Intelligence
20,
was
yeah.
to see if she noticed people.
20.
I believe.
got it.
I believe. I could be wrong.
This
but
is like really on edge.
yeah, you're feeling more comfortable.
I so badly want to just
Then again,
move it. Why
you
would
haven't
think
looked
it's
outside.
there?
all
I
night.
forgot the number.
It was 14.
Oh, was it?
That's that doesn't sit well with you. That you have no idea what the outside looks like right now, what the streets look like. Other than that, you feel good.
Does she look like a psycho to me?
She looks like she's pacing, and she's worried.
Is her
Does she
cat
look like a
pacing with her?
psycho?
Is your cat out?
No.
No.
Before we got back from the gate.
Wait, where does it go?
You don't know.
Pokeball.
Boom.
You looked at me like
Do
it's
you
true.
have
You have a
a-
Pokeball? You
Yeah.
turn your head backwards? Okoya, I choose you!
Okay, so
scratch.
do you have a pocket monster? Is that what it is? It goes in your pocket and then
She's not a monster.
well, just figure
She's a mon.
pocket creature. Like does he like zoom, and then you put it in the pocket?
She can take a smaller form, yeah.
But like when she turns small, is she like a statue, like a little token, or is she like just a little version of a panther?
Is she a dark type?
She's a statue.
Normal type?
She's a statue.
Or she becomes a statue. Oh.
So okay,
Brian-
hypothetically,
Or no, not Brian. Talia's one of those.
if you put her away, and you accidentally like sit on her,
Rogar.
Oh, duh.
I saw
and
you
it breaks
struggling.
like something, does it come back, or is it broken on her?
If it like breaks.
Like
If
let's
it
say just
breaks, right? Not like sitting on it, but like
I mean, it's really
I was
like
gonna
it's
say
like
it's-
it's not like just like some
Oops,
stone
I
you
dropped
found off
it.
in the
yeah. It's
'Cause
pretty
I was like-
strong.
You can drop
Okay.
it from pretty high, and it's not gonna. It's magical.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
but if it were to shatter, you have no idea what would happen.
Oh, that must be really good. You don't need to like keep a litter box around. Litter costs a lot of money and it's very inconvenient. They're heavy as fuck.
I feel like I'd just keep her outside if that was the.
That's so cruel.
She's
Panther.
The house cat.
house cat.
Yeah. Panthera housecatius.
You even look confused on that one.
The sun begins to set.
I would like to end the game.
I like to end a few things.
I mean,
Shit.
So you guys wait till nightfall, and you pack up your rope, put the room back in order, because you're not monsters,
It's just the cat.
Yeah.
and you make your way downstairs. Tavern is full of people eating dinner. As you make your way downstairs, eyes do shift to you, but for a moment, and they look back, just more so recognizing a change in the room.
mm-hmm.
And you may exit the establishment.
Cast without a trace.
Cast without a trace.
Cast without a trace.
Cast without a trace. Got it. Okay. Everybody give me stealth plus 10.
26.
24.
So we're low numbers here.
Yeah.
Yeah. This, can't roll double digits. right?
27.
Wow.
Wow.
What
What'd
is
you
it?
get?
A 7.
What did
You guys
you roll?
all rolled
oh,
below
yeah,
10?
we
Yeah.
all
I haven't
rolled
rolled
10.
any double digits. Like.
Put that in dice jail. Use a different one.
I did all
Yeah,
of them.
that is a different
They're
one.
all rolling under like
What was yours?
26.
You sneak out
Don't even know why I tried that one.
and
Just trip and fall on it.
26 is still really good.
yeah, it's
No,
still
but
really good.
Not for us.
Just at a glance as you hey, we got a new follower. Thank
Hey.
you.
Whoa.
Stone Oni.
Don't. Oh.
I'm happy we fixed this, so now we can
I was going to
actually
say, now we can
hear-
actually
yeah.
know.
Yeah.
yes.
Welcome.
Hello.
Oh, God. And they
Does
promptly
it-
unload.
This
JK.
isn't
It was
how,
a
right?
mistake. It was a typo.
That's me.
This isn't how. This isn't one of you guys. I'm not getting excited
Why do we
for
know this?
Why would
do
it
we
be
know
me? You know who I
this?
am.
So, just at a glance, you guys, you have like that uneasy feeling.
Of course.
But I mean,
I mean, when do we ever have an easy feeling?
to be honest, I don't know if Celine would have an uneasy feeling.
I feel like you're the only like okay one right now.
I think Celine might be the only one that's kind of like
It's fine, guys.
just making her way through the streets.
I'm snaking around.
As you guys make your way towards Orla's shop, you knock on the door. You sit at the bench. What do you do?
Knock on the door.
Thank you. It takes a moment,
Stand
and
by the curtain.
I gotta do something.
you
Right.
start
Do the
to
sound effects.
you start to get worried that maybe she meant to meet you
It's locked?
at the end. Yeah.
I knew it. I told you.
Literally, no, you didn't. Literally, you know nothing.
Galea, you
Nothing.
start to have that like those anxious feelings start to kind of slowly well up the longer you're standing at this door, the
They were
longer
down? Okay.
They were down a little bit, yeah.
Cool.
But now you're on the streets.
Right.
There are a lot of people out here. It's late, but there's still a lot of people that could be working for Klee. And
What are we doing? We're just standing out front?
You're
I don't
standing
think we
out
should
front.
Just be standing here.
Now we
After
are
a few
sitting
moments-
ducks.
you hear the locks begin to unlock, and from the inside, there's a chain one.
Crab punches Celine right in the face and says, "Told you so."
See, this is the abuse I was talking about.
Peasant!
now you see it firsthand.
Never.
Walk through the door and just push Celine back out in the street and shut
There
it.
you go.
But you open the door to a smaller human woman,
Okay.
not gnomish, but just like petite. And she says, "Can I help you?"
We are here to see Orla.
She like stares at you all for a second.
She's like yay big.
No, she. Oh, you rescued the human.
I
No,
thought so too at
I was-
first.
I was like, no, just petite. And you, she just stares at you for a second, and once again that feeling, you're just like fighting every urge not to like push this door open, and just okay. And she opens the door, and you make your way in. And once you're all in, she closes the door. It is pitch black in here, but you all have dark vision.
Is the graffiti still there?
On the inside? No, there's no graffiti on the inside.
It was on the bench,
On the
right?
bench.
Is it
Yeah.
on the bench?
Yeah.
I thought it was on the door frame.
And this woman begins to lock everything. And she says, please, just wait here.
Mhm.
And she disappears in the back
Oh,
room.
I'm snooping.
Definitely not the place to snoop.
Give me an
I
investigation.
mean, I'm not gonna like dig through shit, but I want to like see
Percep-
like
give me a
what is-
perception check then.
There's not even magazines for us to browse through while we're waiting.
No.
Do you see how
It
close that
wanted
was?
to.
Did you
It wanted
see
to.
it? That
It
was
like,
that was.
oh, you
you
want
breathed
this?
a little bit too
No,
hard.
I didn't even. I held my breath. I was like,
9.
9. That's just a bookstore, from what you see here. Yeah,
Big
just
dumb
books.
bag.
Yeah.
Big dumb
Big
bag.
dumb bag.
Do you have a new character?
Don't confuse me. Don't
I
confuse
raised my
me.
intelligence. Did you?
Oh. It's just a bookstore. There's several books. You kind of pick one off the shelf, read it a little bit, and it just seems.
I don't want to touch anything breakable. That's more so.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything breakable in here besides like the lanterns that are on the walls that would be normally lighting this establishment. But it's just books. It's like a little shelf, like a little desk at the back of the store where you see like a ledger of some sort that is probably to keep track of sales, things like that. And
From all the business she has with her door locked. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
a few moments later, the woman reappears and she says,
Secret business.
she'll be here shortly. She is tending to other endeavors, but please feel free to browse and look at the books.
Okay.
Please do not create any light, and do not open the door.
Definitely was not gonna open the door.
My lawnmower started.
Exactly.
Okay. And she just like awkwardly like turns around and leaves. And you hear doors begin to open, like the creaking of wood, and then you hear it close, and you hear a latch
Mm-hmm.
kind of fall down.
Do you know who that was?
I don't know who she was.
No, you've never seen it before. Why, are you paranoid?
No, I just didn't know she had like an assistant or something.
I mean, she has people that work with her.
I'm just coasting on the same little paranoia.
Yeah.
Does it look the same as last time, pretty much?
Yeah. A few books missing from what you can remember. But eventually Orla makes herself seen, and she kind of just appears in one of the corners by the doorway. She says,
I have a question. Is this where I got the book that Aiden was teaching me how to read?
no, that was in Dormarsh.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that was in
you can barely
Dormarsh.
read.
Kinda.
By a serial killer.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gnome as well. Just murdered people. Yeah. You actually have the dagger that he used to kill people.
Yep.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, that's right.
And Orla comes up and she says, I didn't think I'd see you guys again.
Neither did we.
So,
Not how I was expecting your voice, Orla.
Fuck, sorry.
Wasn't expecting to see you guys again.
It's dangerous here.
yeah. You blew up his fucking ship.
I don't know why we did that.
I don't
Well,
either.
I
do know why, actually. That was helpful.
I didn't think I did it.
Well, you did. But that's okay. What can I help with?
Klee has been sending assassins out against us, and we are trying to recruit people to take them
We're gonna assassin the assassins.
Going to take out the assassins. Okay. Yeah, how about that?
About
I don't know who she is. Who are you?
this is our friend Galea. She has been traveling with us for a bit.
She has a panther.
Kind of like looks you down.
She worked for Clee. Maybe she tried to hit you up once or twice.
A disgruntled former employee is what
Maybe we should
Celine
have
means.
kept that like jaw contraption.
Yeah, maybe we should have.
You see Orla begin to cast a spell,
Disintegrate.
and I need everybody.
Oh, what kind of save?
Is it a truth spell?
Yeah, you feel it.
Hmm?
The cat give me some type of save. Just roll the dice, and I'll tell you what to add after. Loads of charisma saving.
Well,
throw.
I just meant if it's a truth spell, I'm not trying to fight
Yeah.
it, so do I have to roll?
No, if you're not
Okay.
trying to fight it, you don't have to.
Charisma?
Yep.
20.
Did you roll well?
Dirty 20.
No.
Can't break double digits.
Oh, you didn't roll well.
Yeah, what do you want to know?
You are unable to lie. You don't have to. You do not have to speak if you choose to remain silent. You just cannot tell a lie.
Wow, the person who's most likely just to blow out any truth, I got the highest.
You want to switch dice?
What a waste.
Okay, I feel a little bit more comfortable now. Do you work for Clee now?
Do we know? Like, would I know that that's what you did? The truth spell? Like, would it, you know what I mean? Would Galea know? I don't know how spells work like this.
You
Like, does
see-
anything happen?
probably-
Does-
it's just her moving her hands, mumbling some words, and then there's like some light around you. Do you work for Clee? Still?
No.
Okay.
Good way to get the truth.
That was it.
So, you see the spell kind of like dim, and she tries to maintain concentration. It kind of brightens back up a little bit. Just stay in that circle, and you guys can step out. So these assassins, do you have any idea about their whereabouts or where they're at?
They came for us at the Capitol.
Okay. So we should start there. Do you know what they look like?
No, they shanked us while being invisible.
Oh,
That was a low blow.
okay. I have a few things we can flesh out and maybe poke and pry. The last place you saw them was in the Capitol. Okay, well,
I'm not like off the set. Are you looking for just the assassins?
No, I don't think she understood.
So-
I don't think she understood.
we'll start off in the morning.
We were also.
I can just actually give you the names of some contacts that I have at the Capitol, and they can help you out with this. You didn't have to travel all the way down here.
You don't think Clee would keep sending people after us?
They probably will.
So what if we just took Clee out?
We're more so looking for help to kind of put a stop to all the assassins that he controls.
I get it. You've made peace with your gods. And you're ready just to walk into the lion's den.
No, that's what we're trying to avoid.
And you see, if you go after Clee, you end up dead.
Go after Clee with the right people. You might not.
Yet to meet the right people. These two and their friends are the only people who have wronged Clee and are still breathing. How you did that, I don't know, but...
Both my gods left me.
Huh?
So you have nobody to pray to. That makes sense.
Yeah, Celine's like what teachers
Both
talk
my
about.
gods left me.
When teachers are teaching like kindergarten kids and they're like, "Mommy hates Dad." They just blurt things.
And that was the exact reaction.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
Celine, have you been praying to Wraith every night like he asked you to?
He doesn't reply.
Well, I haven't heard any prayers. I'm just saying.
You're not here, shut up!
So, who- what? Who? What? What's your plan? You have a plan, I assume.
We're trying to round up as many people as we can to.
How many do we have so far?
We're just starting.
Just starting.
She's the leader.
Okay.
Selena, it'd be best if you just stopped talking.
Okay. I knew she was the leader from the moment I saw her. It definitely
It was
wasn't
a
human.
democracy, though.
Okay. Came to me first. Why?
'Cause you're able to avoid Klee, and you are the only person in this town who is not for Klee. So even if you yourself don't help, I was hoping you could at least point us in the right direction of other people that would be interested in seeing Klee's downfall.
Karai, you notice this, and it's just ever so slightly. As she's talking to you, she is shaking.
Mm-hmm.
She's trying to hide that as best as possible and keep her composure, but there is a slight shake to her, and she says, I'm so good at what I do because I don't make waves. I stay in the shadows. I do my business. We take a few things here and there. And honestly, my job in the city is to remain unseen, deal with shipments coming and going, maybe skimming some things off the top here from him. But, I can maybe point you in the direction of a few people who could help you. But it's gonna be a hard sell, and if you don't have a plan, I don't know if you'll be able to do that. So the plan is just to kill him.
Right.
To wipe him off the board.
I would assume Silva too.
Okay.
I can't imagine.
Well, Silva's the easy one. Of the two.
I mean, I would imagine so.
I can get you through the city fairly unseen in recent days. And how long have you've been here for a few days?
Right.
Klee's eyes and ears have spread a lot further in the past week or so, and even more so in the past couple days. And business has come to a somewhat of a standstill. So I mean, seeing him off the board would be helpful for me.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'm asking, what is it that you need from me besides pointing you in the right direction?
Well, you also know how to move through the city without being seen, so if you could show us the ropes.
I could get you through the city unseen to a location. It would be one at a time,
Mm-hmm.
and it would definitely cost you.
How much?
The running rate right now for friends is 8 platinum pieces. For you, it'd be 10. Not friends, yes. Sorry.
Where do we get taken to?
I have safe houses throughout the
Stay
city.
in this one.
You could lay low there. I have several safe houses spread out throughout the city.
I thought Cleo owns all the houses.
He does. But we own sections of those houses. And we keep the owners of the houses happy with coin, which is provided by the people who hide there. So the 8 platinum for friends would get you about a week's stay in a safe house. 10 for you.
You know of anywhere else you can stay for less than that?
Utan's hideout is a very nice inn. The gentleman who works there I've worked with before, and he usually delivers notes for me.
I thought so.
But
If you get us to one of these safe houses, how will we be communicating with whoever you're pointing us in the right direction to?
Well, to get to them, you'd have to leave the city.
Okay.
The safe house is more so just to lay low and figure out your plan.
Can we stay here?
No.
No.
I mean, it's close most of the time.
I'll tell you what. You give me 200 platinum. You can stay here.
Jesus.
Is that to pay for all the books?
It's to pay for my relocation.
Wait, why can't you stay here
I'm
too?
not staying here with you.
Why not?
Clea is looking for you.
Celine.
I would rather be as far away from you as possible.
Isn't he also looking for you?
Yes, but currently, thanks to you guys, eyes have been taken off of me and onto you.
Does he know we're here?
Celine.
Oh, definitely.
Has he heard anything about that?
About what?
He probably knows you're here too.
He doesn't know you're here. Right?
No.
Question mark.
As far as we know. Oh wait, do you mean like she knows I'm here?
Yeah. But he can't.
As far as I know, no.
She begins to cast another spell. She starts looking around. You see her eyes kind of like glaze over. She's like just peering around.
Like,
Yeah. And she's just kind of like biting her nails, looking around. And she seems paranoid
Is
a little bit.
everything okay, Orla?
I'm just making sure you're not being spied on.
she does the same thing.
Who?
That one. The one, the cat.
He has eyes everywhere.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard not to be seen.
He does have eyes everywhere. You see her kind of like stand still for a second. Excuse me. She like steps out of the room. So you guys have a few moments to kind of like discuss amongst yourselves.
Do you guys want to do this safe house thing so we have a few days to actually make a plan, or what would you rather do?
I mean, I can't because I got about like 40 gold.
I didn't ask you what you were going to pay.
That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
Tip your crown.
I was
Is it though?
I don't know. Even she seems to think we don't have much to go on right now.
I mean, we don't. We came here with zero plan. But at least if we're in the safe house, maybe you can relax a little bit and we can actually formulate a plan. Gives her time as well to get us some contacts that we could potentially work with.
Yeah, if we're gonna be in the city, it's better be in a safe house, I guess.
It's a lot of money.
You and I both have it.
A dong.
It's got a lightsaber.
We got the thing together.
It's in stocks and investments.
When did you do that?
I don't have any actual cash.
All
I
one, by
guess
the
I
way.
have to play some cards,
So
dice,
if you wanted
Against
to
who?
wait,
dice
Against
what
who?
you just said,
against you apparently.
Not playing.
that would have been all one.
Darn.
So would mine.
Either you pay or you can sleep outside.
I mean, I don't really have beef with Clee. It's more Clee's brother that I have. Clee doesn't like you.
I was gonna say, Clee has beef with you, so that's all that matters.
That's all because of you guys.
You were there too?
I don't think playing the blame game right now is gonna help the situation.
I just existed while you guys did it. I'm
Celine.
innocent.
Either you can
Done
pay
is
your
done.
portion, or you can sleep outside.
Is it wet
How
outside?
long did you say? It's like a week?
Always.
Yeah, she said
always.
it would give us a week.
It's always wet?
Marshland, yeah.
And I don't mean sleep outside the safe house. I mean sleep outside here in the city.
Go to the safe house.
Isn't that
sleep
still
with hands
outside
out
in
front
the
of
city?
door.
Isn't outside the safe house still outside in the city?
The safe house is in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
But I'm not letting you know the location of the safe house if you're not paying.
I don't know what would let.
Well, no, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting to just sleep literally outside.
So you can die.
I'm trying to see.
Like she said, we're being watched right now. So.
So there could be people outside.
We got that bounty together. I know how much money you have. Why are you acting like you're
Now
poor?
you're
I can
stingy,
see it
like-
right now.
So I'm looking in my pocket.
Celine walking around. Stop looking at my pockets.
The coffers. Fine. But I get my own room.
So, she comes back into the room. She says, okay, change of plans. I can take you someplace. It'll be a little bit more costly, but it'll be to the benefit of you all.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong.
Why would we have to switch up the plan then?
I can take you to a contact that I have in the city.
And benefit how?
They will help you. Taking you there is dangerous for me
Mm-hmm.
and for you.
How much would it be?
Well, we'll go 12 and 14.
Okay.
12 for friends and 14 for you.
She's really rubbing that in.
She really is.
One day we're gonna have to sit down and get to know each other.
I don't want that.
Yeah.
To be fair, I barely want to know them. No
That's fair.
offense.
Well, once Clee is gone, so we won't have to worry about it. They can do it like that.
Her gnome voice gets a little bit higher.
Maybe you can come outside with us.
No. So, do you
No,
want
when
to...
Clee is gone.
Oh. When Clee is gone, we'll dance in the streets.
You will?
Yes.
Okay.
You will.
That's a promise.
So,
I'm gonna hold on
are
to
we
that.
paying or not?
Yes. I will cover hers.
Okay.
You said 12 and 14?
12 and 14. So, 28 for you. 26. I'm sorry. 26 for you two, and 12 for you.
Nice.
She counts the coin, and just okay.
Who is this contact?
Somebody I know. Somebody that you'll soon meet. I'm gonna go get some things prepared. She scurries off. So, you guys doing anything while she's gone? She's gone for about 45 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
She's essentially arranging passage for you guys.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
Do you say that?
No. Maybe. In my head.
There you go.
So,
So how did you get your little cat?
It was my sister's.
Where did she get it?
Our parents.
And when did they get it?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's so cool.
you hear
She told you nothing.
Literally.
That's so cool.
That's all I have to give you. It's-
You hear a knock on the door.
I've always wanted a snake.
You had one.
Isn't one on you right now?
No, I got crushed.
I thought
No.
you said, Celine, if you want to have a snake on you.
When the
When they got captured,
Yeah.
she got captured, it fell
It got
off.
crushed.
No.
Oh, one just doesn't like appear.
No.
You
You
didn't
hear
let me have one.
I thought
Again.
she had like a
Nick's
power
not
now.
that nice.
at the front door.
Ekans.
you got a battle in capture.
At the front door? Our
Hello?
sound effects guy.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, the secret
Oh, it's a
knock.
friendly one. Okay.
Yeah.
Open the door.
Hello?
It's Clee.
Okay.
I know the knock too.
Is that Clay?
You hear another knock. A little bit louder. Hello?
Hello?
At the front door?
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
keep
front door.
reading the book that I have.
I'm not opening the door, so.
Is there a cat's eye?
There's
Or to her, it's just an eye?
to look into here. There's no window.
I guess we'll find out from the movie.
There is no way to see outside that you are aware of.
Check the security cameras.
The knocking gets louder and a little bit more aggressive,
Uh
Is it a guy?
and you hear him.
FBI, open up!
huh.
Oh shit.
You hear him say, "Orla." That's it. Just keeps knocking, and Orla comes scurrying back up to the front, and she is
No, you're good.
panting, tired, and she's okay.
There's somebody at the front door.
Yeah. Leaving now. Let's go.
Do we recognize the
Let's
voice?
go.
Huh?
Do you no.
Oh,
like-
you asked me that. I'm like, what?
So in it. Do we recognize the voice?
No. Leaving now.
So I need a character voice, so we can figure out what differentiate.
We
You know?
are.
I'll figure it out.
Stop talking like this.
We're,
Gotta do this too.
we're gonna leave out the back
Not
door,
gonna do that.
and we are going to
Boo.
begin to play this by ear, and
I can cast Pass Without a Trace so we can be stealthy.
that's yep. If you'd like to, that's perfectly fine. And she starts to make her
Who's
way
at
to
the
the back
door?
door. Huh?
Who's at the door?
She says, "People don't just come to my store." So
They don't?
no.
So this is unusual?
Yeah. Usually, if people knock on the door, I know who they are. Listen, I'm not a fighter. I'm a smuggler. That's what I
You're a
do.
wizard?
Harry?
A rogue? I can get a fighter. Oh, I'm sorry.
What the
Action
character you had
surge.
planned is dead.
Oof.
Oh shit.
What if they go down like your vent or something?
That's way over there. I had to commit to the bit.
And you start to hear the banging on the door getting louder, and you're starting to hear multiple shouts from outside.
Cool. Pass
And-
Without a Trace for everybody.
Yep. And you guys get to the back door, and Orla, there's like a little piece of wood that's eye level for her. She like moves it to the side.
It's adorable.
She's shit, and she closes it.
Oh shit.
She says,
What is it?
it's a crotch.
Punch it.
Excuse me?
Oh yeah, why'd you
Oh
put
wait,
it knee high?
she's great with the little dagger through the. No, I'm just
Oh,
kidding.
God.
Now that you mention it.
No, I didn't know about that. Never.
Okay. Follow me. And she takes you back towards the front, but you don't get to the front, and there is a small trap door that she pushes this like shelf off of. She opens it up, and you see just marshland. Like it's just a hole to underneath the city. And you go.
Go in.
And she looks at you, and you go. And you guys do have to like crouch down here. It is not comfortable. It's not like you're not like bent over because you do sink a little bit into this muck. And you hear that banging getting louder now from the back door. As she closes this hatch, you hear the desk slide back over as if like on a mechanism. And she stands in this muck, and it comes up to like her, just above her chest. She says, "Okay,
It's like a helicopter.
so
She must have to shower a lot.
I never use this. This is for when I'm found." she like grabs onto the sling and like pulls herself up a little bit.
Oh, when I'm found.
Okay, so where do we go?
We're gonna continue going to where we have to go. Just slightly different
Okay. Point the direction.
this way. And she starts walking towards with the front
It's
of the
more
store
so
gate. It's quiet because they have passed without a trace. Actually, yeah, roll me stealth check.
Oh, you're right. Hash
Yes.
face it goes.
Very quiet.
17.
Non-natural 20.
No, it's with pass without a trace.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
so
did I
add
say?
10.
You said 17, so it's 27. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like,
Everybody's
wow.
Possible
down.
for you to
That's
roll
what I was like. I'm like,
17.
that's really bad.
Yeah, I mean, still, but. Did you see it wanted to?
Yeah.
It wants to.
Silly.
31.
Okay. You guys are currently.
Just take his dice.
I'm not using them.
You guys are currently underneath the city, and you can see the moonlight coming in from the cracks of the slab, and you can hear people walking above you. You're pretty quiet for the most part. And
Is it like wooden panels above us?
yeah,
Okay.
your heads would be scraping against them if you weren't ducking.
Okay.
And you hear people walking. You hear people shouting from the direction you came. You hear windows breaking.
Rip.
You hear the beginning sounds of fire crackling.
Oof.
And Orla kind of stops and the price went up a little bit.
Just keeps giving that 200 platinum anyways.
She keeps pushing forward a little bit, and there's a little tear that goes down her face. Okay.
Yikes.
This doesn't happen very often, does it?
Celine, now is not the time to
What
talk.
kind of question?
Celine,
Shouldn't have come.
don't ask stupid questions. And she just kind of pushes through. And there's a decent amount of traffic above you guys as you're going
This
through the
is how I
city.
knew the letter wasn't from Clee.
And you eventually come to a larger gap. Orla says, okay, so here's the situation that we have. Directly above us, it's a building. Directly next to us is the Hangman's Hut.
Got it.
Also a building.
It's a hut of sorts.
One with Clee in it.
We're still like in muck, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna drown Celine.
In mud.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
She says,
Metal.
that building, she points to the cracks, and you can see the rough outline of a, what appears to be a not well cared for building. She says, in that building is, my contact for you. The issue is that we will have to surface to get into it. Now, normally we take the long way around and we go along the docks and we use the waterways. It's a whole thing. My escape tunnel is kind of meant to get me to a boat. Well, you can call it a tunnel. It's not. It's just muck. But here we are.
You do the cartoon saw.
Yeah.
Right.
Into the Hangman's Hut. You could.
Yeah, that's what I was insinuating. Into the Hangman's Hut.
Well, if this was the cartoon logic,
It would end up in
when
there.
we would do that, then they would all fall in
True.
anyway. So
Then you just grab
Yeah.
the edge of the circle and move it over to the other
Right.
building.
Yep. Throw a bomb up and then Clee just throws it back down into the hole.
yeah. Or we throw it up and then replace the hole that we
Yeah.
cut out and be fine.
We don't have a sword.
That's
issue-
the
Yeah, that's
problem.
the problem.
That's the problem. We don't have a saw.
We don't.
The rest is good.
But also, you know what? My plan wouldn't have worked because they wouldn't fall unless they looked down.
Mm.
So,
The
Yeah. And then they will like run
Yeah.
in midair for a
They
little
would
bit.
walk over
and
and
then
then
go.
when they look down.
yeah.
And then they look at you and
The issue arises with getting over there. we could all go as a group. I would probably recommend one at a time.
Right.
But that kind of leaves, us in the open. We'll be able to see the person as they're crossing.
How would we? Where would we service?
Right here where we are.
Right here. Next door to the hangman's hut.
I mean, we can get through there. Oh, you said there was a. Never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, there's like a couple boards missing.
Yeah.
You just squeeze through there.
I'm thinking about Caligos. Sorry.
But it's in an alleyway, so you're not coming out in the middle of the street. But
I was just waiting to take him away from you.
you have to cross the street, and then go around the building to the right, to the right. I cannot stress that enough. And the building wraps around. There's a back door you go into. If you go to the left, you're gonna hit a lot of buildings before you get to that back door. Well, the bad part is to the right is directly in front of the hangman's hut. The chance of Clay looking out the window is very slim.
Luckily, I'm rolling.
It's okay.
Also, this is where we part ways.
Oh, you're leaving.
To your
Well,
boats.
I didn't know that you had somewhere safe to go at this point.
I have a boat that I will be getting onto.
Is it a big boat?
No,
It's a tugboat.
a little rowboat. No, it's
No, really
it's
little
a-
rowboat.
I was gonna say.
It's a smaller sloop.
Where you going?
That's for me to know.
But how will we find you?
You won't.
Thank God.
That's the plan.
But what if
My
we
contact
need
will help you. They
Should
will.
we know their name? Is it a guy? Is it a girl? Is it
I
a
don't.
person?
Do they know?
My
we're
worry
coming?
is that they might want to give an alias of some sort, and I don't want to speak their name out loud as we are directly.
Can you give us a race? Or who are we looking for?
It's the only person that's in the building.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
Not the nice family that lives downstairs. They're upstairs.
Okay.
Also, if you give the family some money, it will probably make things go a little bit easier. The running rate is usually a gold piece,
Okay.
but
They got kids.
I can do
yeah,
that
they have a
one.
few little
I got a piece
shits.
of gold.
Nice.
I can help.
Rolling it.
So, Celine,
I can't
What's
roll
the
it, roll
plan?
over it once.
Just gonna
you
step
squeeze
on
through
it.
this crack and you do what?
I try not to go left.
You try?
Like it's an urge.
Yeah.
I must go left.
You cross the street
Yes.
and go
Not left.
right. Don't go through the front door. You go right. Okay. Around the building to the back entrance. Knock 3 times. When they ask who's there, just say
Right,
Orla.
that's
Okay? They're gonna know you're not me. That's fine.
spin around in a circle.
Just say
Stop. Double
Orla
take 3 times.
Nampoodle.
Nam what?
Nampoodle.
Namfoodle?
My last name, yes.
Okay. I never knew that was
We
your last
needed
name.
that.
Stop on your right foot. Don't forget it.
So, and she asked Karai the same thing. And Caligo.
Sorry, I said it a couple
You did.
times.
That's me now.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We decided I'm playing
switched.
Calico.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say Cal. I really was about to say Caligo.
I didn't know where you were going with that, honestly.
Caligulea.
Caligalea.
Shit, that.
Whoa.
Um,
That's pretty cool.
she asked you the
I
same
wonder
thing.
if
And
they
you
dated.
direct.
That'll be interesting.
Left out in front and bang on the door and throw some money at the people inside. I'm just kidding. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Oh, it's
You're
your,
about to have a heart attack. I'm not trying to.
it's your death wish.
Hmm.
So, that being said, this has been fantastic.
Oh, you don't have to lie.
It's been horrible. I don't have a home anymore.
I thoroughly apologize.
So,
You
anyways.
live there?
No, Celine. I just like to meander about in a bookstore.
In the mush. This is my home.
I'm gonna give her an extra 10.
Shoes off, please.
She
I have a city question.
she takes it
Where's all the shit
Yeah.
and piss go?
where they're standing.
Okay.
Yeah.
In her home.
She takes
Shoes
it.
off.
It's a shit goblin.
She kind of gives you a nod,
Mm-hmm.
but Not like she was expecting more, but
Like Disney Channel
just
movies.
kind of grateful that you gave her more.
Yeah.
She says, I'd appreciate it if you waited
Things get lost.
a bit so I can be out of here.
Sure.
Okay. And she starts to just like trudge through
Good luck.
this muck. And
Sinks a little bit and trips.
after a few moments,
Alligator.
you no longer see her.
Who wants to go first?
Not it.
Well, you have to go second for sure. You can't go first or last.
Mm-hmm. I'll trip.
Okay, I go first then.
Okay.
I'll go second.
Give me a stealth check. You have, not usually. You have pass without a trace
Right.
on you,
Computers.
so you get plus 10.
What's happening?
I was trying to get
Wait,
out,
why
but then
don't
the
I
laptop
have
was right there and I almost stepped on it.
Why don't I have it?
That's non-natural 20 again.
Not natural 20. Okay. On that note,
Oh my god!
we're going to take a quick break to use the bathroom, and we'll be right back.
Kill me.
Action.
All right. So, Karaya rolled a what? A non-natural 20?
Non-natural 20.
Okay.
Are we doing stealth checks?
Yes.
We're leaving the
Did you do pass?
march.
Huh?
Yes.
Did you
Yeah.
pass well?
I rolled poorly though.
So you emerge into this alleyway. Take a look. The street's fairly empty. There's a few people passing by. Makes
Wait,
you-
is the moon out?
the moon would be out?
I'm gonna be invisible.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
So you
Yeah.
cross the street and you
Finally
just
get
like
to use this.
Just dancing. Shaking ass in
She's
front of
literally
my hut.
passing with no trace.
yeah.
Well, I mean, it's still good that I rolled because it.
you still
how
make
much
sound.
noise I'm
Yeah,
making.
you still make sound.
What was that?
I mean, it's a city. It's full of sound.
Yeah.
So, who's going second? Celine.
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 Something wrong.
I am such a dumbass.
What?
No, Celine can go.
Oh shit!
You don't have pass without trace.
What? What do you mean?
She's
Because you're not in range
she's
anymore.
not in
Yeah.
range.
Oh boy!
Yeah.
Where are you waiting? Are you waiting
Just-
behind
yeah.
the building?
A bunch of times.
I guess since I'm invisible, I would try to
Nope.
wait to give
New
them.
character problems.
Yeah,
So,
true.
in order to give them, you'd have to be in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
Probably. Okay.
I mean, obviously, I can be mindful if someone's coming. I can move out of the
And-
way.
Just so you know,
I'll have to roll another self check.
that and also, while the moon is out right now,
Mm-hmm.
if clouds cover it, it's not like a clear, crystal clear night. If clouds cover it,
Mm-hmm.
even for a moment, you'll be visible and then go back visible. It's not terribly cloudy, so you should be fine.
Okay.
But just letting you know.
He's planning for it.
Oh wait, no, that's that.
I'm gonna keep an eye on it, I suppose.
As long as you're keeping like an eye,
Yeah.
not like
Is that everything?
mostly asking what you're keeping an eye on versus
Oh.
like the surrounding area or
This is.
seeing if there's going to be.
Like,
Yeah.
proper.
Okay. So with pass without a trace, what do you get?
22.
22.
I rolled a 2.
Perfect.
Am I supposed to be doing that on top of the 11 for every single one?
Go back to your skills.
You cross the street.
Press them.
Are you going all the way around to the back,
I think that's what that
or
is.
you don't see Karaya?
Well, then I'll get the fuck out of the way.
Okay.
That's-
So you go all the way to the back of the building, or
Yeah.
you're staying on the side waiting for the rest of your party.
Nah, I'll go to the back of the
So you go to the back of the building. Do you knock on the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Open sesame.
Did she go right?
You say that.
Yes.
She went the right way.
You get no response.
Open for Ola.
Nah, you get no response. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Unseen. That I haven't been fucking using.
Unseen.
Yeah, from
What's,
the suit of golden shadow cast.
Oh yeah.
Action to cast invisibility on yourself once per long fucking rest.
Yeah.
God, I hate learning characters.
Give me a stealth check with advantage plus 10.
I just imagine Galea's just like, oh yeah. You.
Oh, hey,
We
I can do
all
a thing.
invisible. I could have pretended I was a
I mean,
troll.
that's good. With advantage, right?
With advantage, yeah.
Roll 20 now.
You roll a natural one?
No,
No, no.
17, but like I haven't been rolling. Okay, plus what?
Plus 10 plus your stealth.
A lot.
38.
Yeah.
38.
There we go. That's...
So you, as you begin to cross the street, invisible, feeling good, you're like,
I'm past
I'm
without
gonna
a
moonwalk
trace.
past.
Yeah,
No,
that was with
yeah,
me.
I'm not in the mood.
48?
Don't do it.
No, I'm feeling
Yeah.
good for the first time ever because I know I'm not being seen right now.
you start moonwalking, and you hear
Trip on a board.
a voice yell out.
Who's that moonwalking over there?
It's clean.
Galea,
Oh shit.
won't you come home?
What the fuck?
I'm not actually moonwalking.
I know.
Past the... Okay, I was like
Oh.
And it just shouts it out.
in my head, or like I can hear it.
You can hear it.
Did I hear it?
Mm-hmm. You see Klee standing out front. Door open. It isn't looking right at you.
So he can't see me.
He's just looking out to the street.
And where am I in? Like
you were
from the
like
door?
right across the street.
He's got a fucking tracker on her.
He enters back into the hangman's hut, and as he does, he turns and says, "Feel free to visit. Bring your friends too." And you two see Silva enter the
Who to?
establishment. You two. She's behind the building, and you see a man dressed in black robes with what looks like blood dripping from his hands, and just makes his way back in, and he is looking right at you.
Oh
And
boy.
he just makes his way into the
What is he?
a human. He looks to be human, and he has blood dripping, and as it drips off his hand, it doesn't actually hit the ground. It just kind of like almost evaporates before it hits the
Gnomish
ground.
blood.
And he looks at you.
That's what I assumed. It was Orla.
Yeah.
Just makes his way back into
God,
the
I
hut.
hope not.
Is that
That's
not
probably
where your
why
mind
she
was?
knows.
That immediately I was like,
You don't recognize him.
That's
at all.
that's how he knows.
You've
Right.
never
You got a
seen
little
this-
Orla hand puppet?
You've
Yeah, fucked up.
never seen this man in your life.
no.
That's- He owns the Bagman.
It's not the bag
What?
man. This is not the bag man.
He owns the
The
Bagman.
fucking stretch.
Scalp of a fucking
Because I'm invisible.
gnome.
Celine, I like one of those board with the red.
You're
red.
not drinking anymore.
Well, yeah, but
Clay
aren't
Bagman.
we still going to the?
But she was staying in the street to give you pass without a trace.
Yes.
Because
Got
there's a
it.
range for that. What?
She's
Give me a
moonwalking.
wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Why?
You just saw Klee. And this man is looking right at you.
And you kind of miss him.
I have no.
Well, Klee's not looking right at you. Klee's just looking in your the street.
Okay, not bad.
What did you say?
Wisdom.
At disadvantage.
15. Finally.
Stand there for one. Invisible. So,
Sort of, I guess. I mean, maybe.
I mean, yeah.
Did it
maybe.
actually work?
Maybe.
You just think you're invisible.
That guy's
She's like moon walking back, flicking Klee off.
Yeah, that's what he saw to make him open the door.
He does not. He did not look like he's seen you. He
No,
looked like he
but
was
the
speaking
big
out
scary
to the crowd.
Person?
Yeah, this is
Regular,
human.
person.
regular freaking human that
Yeah.
can see through.
And he's just like I said. He's the one that's making you uneasy, and you freeze, and you stand there. You just continue to stand there, and you start breathing heavy, panting, until something bumps into you as somebody who is just walking in the streets.
I thought you were gonna say his crowd.
She can't see you either.
We're both invisible, so.
They're just standing next to each other like.
Cry.
just
What
like-
you do see is somebody who is walking and talking to somebody currently just runs into something,
Oh yeah, because you don't know about
falls
the invisibility.
to
from
the
super-
ground.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck?
Well, I don't think you know I can go invisible either, so.
Fair.
Stands up and is like, reaches his hands out for you. You kind of back up a little bit. He's like, you fucking seen that, right? And, drinking too much, man. What the fuck did I hit? And just keeps walking forward, and
I'm gonna trip him when he walks by. Just no.
Okay.
No.
you stand there for a minute and just are staring at that door.
It's still open, or did
No,
they close it?
closed it. What do you want to do?
Fucking walk in there. I'll tell you that. But if I'm gonna keep going to the house, I feel like at that point he wouldn't know that that's. Well, now he knows we're outside. So we can...
But if they killed Orla, she probably said that's where she left us.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going in there, so.
So you make your way back to the back door. You see Celine.
Still knocking. Hello.
Open sesame.
Is it open
That
for
doesn't
Ola?
sound like Celine at all.
You're right. You eventually make your way when you
Think-
believe,
yeah.
that you never saw. Actually, you never saw her come out of the hole.
I feel like she would have. Well, no, I guess I don't know how close to the.
You rolled really fucking high.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to do?
Because I didn't know you were.
But
there.
I heard him call out to her, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It from your perspective, he was looking out into the street,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't like at one point. It was just like kind of like one of those like wherever you're at type thing.
Yeah. I guess I would peek where we came from.
You don't see her down there.
Head back around.
Head back around. You see Celine knocking on the door.
I'm just gonna lean up against the wall and just watch.
You would probably become visible When you go
Yeah.
this like this back alleyway, there are like rooftops that are connecting. You kind of like almost phase back into view, and you see Celine standing there trying to remember what to say, but no Galea. Galea. I said it right.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
It doesn't count if you say both of them and then be like,
yeah,
oh
no.
yeah.
Well, I said it right the first time.
Yeah.
That's what the
That
important
still
part is.
doesn't count when you
Is-
follow it up by the wrong one.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna kill you first.
Oh, I'm invisible. You can't do
Don't
shit.
matter apparently.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say that.
You finally remember
Right.
to do your
Damn
cool
near rolled a
thing.
40.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You didn't make a sound.
Is Galea back here with you?
Oh, okay. As soon as I see Cry come back into view, I'll.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was with you.
She appears next to you.
Who?
I didn't know you could do that.
It's new.
Galea.
Yeah. Yeah, go with that.
new suit.
Couldn't do this before. Once a day.
I'm assuming they got Orla.
You saw that?
Didn't see that.
Wait, what happened to her?
We need to
Celine.
get inside. That was up
Celine
time.
didn't see that.
Yeah.
Wait.
Did
Do
you
the
hear
secret knock and
Say Orla, Namboodle.
Yeah.
Oh, that's her name?
The
I thought it said Orlando.
nice family opens up. Can I help you?
slip them some gold? Say we're here to see.
Thank you. Doesn't even care.
Okay.
Just points you to the stairs that lead upstairs.
All right.
Give me like two gold pieces to slip through.
And you.
She said one was normal.
Yeah.
One, I will give you one.
One's the running. One is the running rate for this gentleman. You
Per
make your.
person?
You give him a gold.
Depends. Is it one?
Probably yes, because Clea knows we're
I
literally
would
right
give-
here.
Yes.
So let's
We're
give them more
across
money.
the street. If you piss off this
Takes
man,
all
he
three.
can just go clean.
um,
That was his megaphone, by the way.
you
Word!
make your way up these stairs
What could have been?
to
Please, friend.
what looks like a loft.
And someone fucked up.
There's no doors here. There are no windows. It's just a loft space.
Empty.
So why did we help the other guy again? Because we've never heard from him since.
What other guy?
Are you asking people in character, or are you?
Yeah, I'm asking her.
Oh.
Talking about Vitzerk,
Yeah.
who is literally on a mission for us right now.
What's he doing?
I kill Celine.
Nothing important. I'll assure you, he's not doing anything important right
I don't remember him being
He's
around.
with like Kalia, Heliax, and all them getting Marcus and Sarkadus back.
Oh, so nothing to do with me. Could have been.
What do you guys
friends
wanna
with
do?
Clee.
I don't think you wanted Vitzerk as an enemy.
Definitely.
Anyway, we're going upstairs. I'm not having this conversation with you.
You're upstairs. It's a loft area.
He's not up there.
I don't see anybody up here.
Uh oh.
I'm gonna-
It's a trap.
Give me a perception check, investigation. Try to see if there's like a clue somewhere.
Investigation. Oh shit.
I don't know why I bother.
10.
now. You rolled these ones?
Yeah.
I only seen you roll these ones.
Yeah, because these
13.
ones have been worse.
I know this one. Was
10,
bad.
13,
Perception.
and
This one has like at least one good roll.
probably terrible. Got it.
You're wasting them.
You
This
don't see anything. It looks like it's just an empty loft.
for you.
You hear shuffling outside.
Who's you?
I'm gonna.
Get a nod. You hear hello coming from the wall.
Hello? Somebody here?
The wall.
We're friends of Orla. We were sent here to find you, I assume.
Say friends listen.
What?
Okay.
You gotta speak friends in Elvish.
Looks at you and
Open
kind
it
of
up.
like waits for a nod of some sort. And you see the wall push out and then slide open. And standing there, you see a like leathery tanned skin human,
Mm-hmm.
like a sailor of some sort, with these dreads, a long sword at the ready and a shield up, just kind of like standing there waiting and looks out. Just looks at all three of you. And slides open the door, and you enter.
Who are you?
Yeah. It's small space. It is maybe 20 by 10. Like it is a tight squeeze in here for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
What do they see, Joe?
They would also see in the corner with a bow drawn, a orange tabby-ish tabaxi with like white robes, white cloak on.
Another cat? Fuck's sake.
Puts the arrow back in a quiver. Puts the.
Can we have any reptile?
Please stand over here. He points to an area on the floor that has like a chalk line on it. Just stand on that side, please.
Oh, okay. Is this a zoning thing? Is it like boys and girls? Or how does this
Just
work?
stand on this side, please.
You're gonna have to excuse her.
Okay.
Or you could just kill her.
That's the possibility right now.
I've been telling her all night to stop running
over
her
the
mouth,
line.
so
Pulls the
if
door,
she
pulls the wall shut,
can't.
locks it in place. Goes to there is a window, a small window,
Okay.
and looks out. I think we're okay. And steps on the other side of the chalk line. Be with you guys.
That would definitely be in the chalk line. The window.
Yeah.
There's no.
But he
way
was
that-
after closing the door and all that, like
Sure,
just
sure.
yeah.
Well, there's really no need for this.
You see standing before you, Claudriel, the hobgoblin that you met in the city,
Right.
red skin with the dreads still.
Cat form fades away. Osprey, surprise!
Whoa. How did you get here?
A boat.
How did you know to come here?
I think I was here before you were.
Who's here?
Oh, this is our friend Osprey. I'm so sorry. This is Galea.
Hello.
Galgos is not traveling with us anymore. I don't think you met him. I think you met him very briefly.
No,
It was
I
like
met. Yeah,
Yeah,
You met Caligos and Wraith.
yeah. I met Caligos.
that's true. You did.
Sounds
Yeah,
like
he
a
traveled
great
with us for a
guy.
while. Yeah.
Wraith is also gone. What?
I get what you're doing.
I was speechless, so that's why I was like, yeah, this is the, yeah.
What?
Claudriel takes out his sword and stabs you.
Me first.
What did I miss?
I was shocked because it was really nice to see him back, but I was also trying to tell you the gossip, so I couldn't get any words out, so I was just making
They're the
sick.
ones-
This was part of the love line.
Oh, okay.
That's what.
Yeah, they used to fuck.
Oh, and I'm gonna do that really loud too. Oh, all right, my bad.
He's quiet.
I intended to bring you guys here because this was a safe place, but I don't know if it's safe anymore.
Yeah, I can see that.
I mean, nowhere's ever really safe
Within
for
this
us.
little square here, we cannot be scryed upon.
Okay.
I don't know if that matters now, but we can keep an eye out through this window here and see if it does.
So why are you here?
I was sent here on a mission from the school,
Oh.
and it happened to intercept with Clee.
Oh.
Also, I don't recommend casting a lot of magic.
Don't think we have been, except for Pass Without a Trace.
Just the necessary stuff,
I
because
can't even cast spells.
there's some crazy shit going on in this town.
What's going on?
There was like... This was the scariest moment of my life. There was a thing. It was like a spider scorpion, and it stopped all the magic, and it almost killed me.
Oh.
Yeah,
Where is it now?
it's dead. We killed it, but just barely.
Is that what?
I killed it.
Oh.
Sure, we work together, but okay.
He seems cool.
He's pretty cool.
Um.
This is Claudriel. You introduced yourself already, but
You're human.
Well,
No.
we were coming to
Goblin.
try to take out
Wait, I
Clee.
thought you said a human.
Trying to round up some
Disguise
people
self.
to do so, because
Oh, right.
I think it happened after I saw you in the capital.
So you're both
Clee
the same
sent
race.
assassins after the two of us.
Ah,
oh no, I knew that because I remember sending you a. Wait, did I actually speak with you though? Because I remember
sent
sending
me
you
a
a message, being like, "Are you cool?" But you were.
That's right, I
you
was
were dead
dead.
at the time.
Did I know that you came back from the dead?
I don't know.
You must have.
I think I did.
You had to have. Otherwise,
Yeah.
you would have been.
I mean,
Just like
Callie
that.
would have told you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if we didn't directly speak,
Yeah.
Callie seen
Yeah.
me, so
Killing Clay is not going to be easy.
definitely not. But so why did Orla send us to you guys?
I asked her to send you here after I realized you were in town. Because this is a safe place. Well, it was a safe
Mhm.
place.
I think Orla is gone.
Where did she go?
She had a boat.
They burned down the bookstore.
All
and-
those books.
Yeah.
Do you know who the guy is that walked in after Clee?
Right now.
I have suspicions, but I don't know
You have
exactly who it is.
suspicions. You don't know.
His-
I saw that, right?
Yeah.
I think that's a blood tracker.
Oh, his glove was covered in blood, so I don't know if they got Orla or not.
Well, it could be true, but I think they were using. Can I just assume?
You could assume that, yeah.
I think they were using that blood. Did Clee have your blood?
It'd be really weird if he did,
Maybe
but
not.
nothing's really
Clee knew
impossible
that
when it
she
comes
was
to
on
him.
the street, though. He spoke out to her.
But I think that person was using your blood to figure out where you are.
Mm.
I overheard
Wouldn't
Clee saying
know
that
how
he
he
was
got
bringing
that
in a
blood.
blood tracker.
It's not.
At least recently.
Yeah. It's not out of the realm of possibility. You know, there's been plenty of opportunities where you come back bleeding from missions and things like that he could
Mhm.
have salvaged
Kept the
some of it
bandage or
with. Yeah.
something.
And it's kind of falling into place how he always finds you,
Mm-hmm.
even though you're really good at not being found.
He won't be able to do that to you if we're in this square.
Why is this square so protected?
I cast a spell every 8 hours to make it protected, but I only can do that a finite amount of times until because it requires diamond dust, which is
Wow.
diamond dust. Where are you getting diamond dust?
well, Orla was supplying me, but now she's not. So we have about 6 days of worth of diamond dust.
Well, maybe they didn't get Orla then. Maybe she was able to get away.
So what's
But
the
either way,
plan?
her store is burned down. So she definitely will not be here anymore.
Okay, glad I got a week's worth. So what's the plan?
There really isn't one. I was hoping to recruit people here who wanted Clee's downfall and kind of develop a plan from there. Hopefully, if we found people here, they would have, a little bit more familiarity with his routines and the layout and that kind of stuff. And
I've been watching him for a few days.
that's good.
Never leaves.
I didn't think so.
I
No,
send
unless it's an
I
emergency.
send Edemos in, and sometimes he gets seen, and sometimes he doesn't.
Sorry.
Edemos?
Yeah.
Is he still an owl?
No, he's a rat.
Oh,
Do they care what they see him? I just-
They killed him.
Oh, they killed him.
Yes,
And he just poofs into the smoke.
yes. It's not very. I mean, Clee probably knows that
Yeah.
someone is sending familiars into spy.
but I mean, in a big city like this, a rat is not really unusual.
Well, it's not the rat. It's the fact when the rat gets stabbed or shot, it just poofs into smoke instead of dying and leaving a body behind.
Yes.
What was your mission that you were sent here for? Did you not say?
I was sent here to track basically those big monsters.
Mm.
This isn't like super classified, is it? No, we're not being scryed up on anyways. Yes, someone is bringing mage hunters to Volcana, and then the school doesn't want that. So
Well, clearly.
we are trying to track the whereabouts of where these things are going.
And do you think it's from Clee?
Klee has one for sure, and my mission is to get in there and put a tracker on it or destroy it. But
You're trying to get in the Hangman's Hut.
yes,
And the school only sent 2 of you to do that?
well, I mean, we're pretty capable, right?
You must be.
We got them on
Yeah.
8 of them.
We've got there was
We
10.
killed one.
It's
killed
not the
one?
fact of the monsters, it's the fact of who's in control and
But to be fair,
what Klee can
They didn't know
do.
Klee had one. To be
Okay.
fair,
to
they
be
just know
fair,
that they were here.
they were on a
Yeah.
ship. One attacked us, and the other is currently in possession of Clee.
Have you made any progress on how you guys are going to get in?
Not really.
Would you call for reinforcements, perhaps?
No.
I feel like you need an army.
Well, I have reinforcements now, right? But if I'm able to get edemas, or I have this other spell where I can make other ones for a temporary amount of time, in that room, pull up the tracker down, the mission's done. But now you guys want to kill Klee, so depending on how that happens,
I just feel like killing Klee is the best thing for us, considering he's going to keep sending assassins after
Sure.
us. I can only imagine he hasn't sent an assassin after you because you're at the school.
the original one was, but there hasn't been one since. And
Oh, that's right. You did
I-
have somebody.
did overhear him, I already sent her a message, but threatening Kelly.
Oh.
Like, are our plans underway? And then I told Kelly to get out of there and lay low for a while. So
Yeah.
she should be safe.
Cloudriel speaks up. He says, Asuri, is our plan still to put a tracker on the egg?
Well, if we're going to try to kill him,
Well, you had options. We were discussing them. He kind of like looks at you 3.
it's
What-
fine.
What egg?
What are you doing about the ship?
Destroying it? Which one do you mean?
The one that the school.
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, if it's still there, either destroy. If we killing Klee, if that manages to happen,
Mhm.
we get access to the egg tracker, destroy the ship. If the egg gets activated, we kill that thing. Then we put the tracker on the ship.
Okay.
But these are all big, down the road things that will happen.
Mm-hmm.
If
And he
all,
goes back to the window and is just kind of looking out.
What eggs? What's going on?
this egg, that's what we're tracking, is these eggs of these mage hunters.
So he doesn't have one. Well, it's just the egg, basically. It's not alive yet.
And it's not like an egg, like it hatches a baby and then grows up. It's basically like a prison for a fully grown one.
Oh, okay.
Big egg.
It's probably like this big.
It's like an.
So
But it's like a...
what's-
To get into technical terms, it was in a large reduce spell to make it small, and then a force prison to make it stay there.
Huh.
Those are both spells, by the way.
So what about the ship? What's this ship?
The ship is the ship that we came here... Oh, that's a long story. We were sent here by the school on a ship.
Okay.
We were teleported to the ship. Full of the ship's people, or so we thought at the time.
Okay.
They betrayed us. They're in Klee's pocket. They didn't betray us, but the people that were on the ship that were meant to be there weren't there, and Klee's people were there instead. Like I said, it was a whole thing.
I see.
And then when did they lay the egg?
We never saw that, and I don't think I don't know how these things were created. If I'm being honest, they're just scary as fuck.
It's like a big spider.
You know where they're
Scorpion.
coming from. But,
Sure, don't
yeah.
know how they're made.
No. Sorry, I misheard you.
That's crazy.
Yes.
You look like you've seen some shit.
Do you like cast magic or
A little. Nothing.
because
She got a cat that goes into
if
like.
we have
a
to
little
fight another one of
thing.
those things, you 3 are going to be.
And even I'm not.
I've had
Correct.
to use this bow.
Wait. Are you saying, do you want us to use magic on them or no?
It does nothing. It does
Then why did you say
absolutely-
youth would be good? My whole thing is
No,
moving.
no.
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah, I got sword and bow. But I have spare bows. You can use them.
That's
Alright,
what
I used my sword.
It's what,
Just the
there is no magic.
no magic. It still hits. It still slices. It's just
No match.
no magic.
And with all of us, it will be much easier to kill.
Well,
As
I
long as
don't
it doesn't
really have
grab
much
you.
magic.
Yes, or stab you with its tail. That is not so good.
And that's just what we saw.
Yes.
Okay, so outside the game, so does it look like a giant version of that attachment of the alien creature, where it's kind of like a
No.
spider but kind of like
Show
a
you what it looks
scorpion?
Do you know where he's holding
Yep.
it? Not in the building, but like.
No, in the build. It's yes. Oh.
Ooh.
That's it right there.
Oh my god, it looks like fucking one
Get
of
killed
those
out of fucking
races
Zambia.
from StarCraft.
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, damn, like
know where
the
it is?
swarm one.
Yep. It's right behind
That's
that
so
wall
cool.
there. And I point to
That
the
looks
opposite
really
end,
cool.
right?
Do I know what room he's?
That would be like an office.
We believe it's
Clee's
Clee's
office?
office. So it's very hard to get into.
It would be upstairs, back corner. It's got. There's no like windows.
Mhm.
The hangman's hut. Windows have been long since boarded up. There are no buildings touching the hangman's hut. There's no like, oh, I can. You can
There's
go
no
from
cover.
you can go from roof to roof if you need to. It's a little bit of a jump, but there's no like, I will break through this building and break into that way. The buildings that were around it have been demolished or altered to better suit Clee's needs.
Hmm. So what was your plan before we got here?
Surveillance. Yeah.
Surveillance.
Yes. Want to learn as much as we could about the patterns of guards and Clee, but it's only been a few days.
Cladriel like starts leaning on the window, and just staring outside.
Well, I haven't given you the grand tour. This is the safe spot. That's the piss bucket. There's the window.
The piss
Welcome.
bucket is also the shit bucket.
Did,
Yes.
did,
It gets picked up
how
by.
did you find this family?
Orla. I went to her and she
Oh.
helped me out. What?
If she's gone, they're not gonna pick that up anymore.
Oh, the family might, right?
Was it the family or was it her people?
I don't know.
Right.
Ugh, that would suck.
Try to
That's
hold it
insane.
as long as possible, folks.
Who's bringing you food and stuff?
Orla's people.
Great. No Ola, no people. I have some rations.
Well, that's good.
Oh, we used to have someone who made good berries.
I literally make good berries.
We used to have some.
Oh, yeah, remember the desert? You supplied us with food and water.
He was a god.
Another Celine thing.
Hmm. Did you meet another god?
No.
Well, no, he wasn't a god when we met him, but he became one.
A friend of ours. You wouldn't know about the deck of many things. I'd fill you in on that.
No, you don't know about it.
Because we
Oh
got it
yeah, I
as
don't,
we
because
were
I would have been
leaving.
like,
Yeah.
But you were rich.
Yeah,
you
it
were
was like
"Gimme,
right
gimme,
after we
gimme."
met you,
Yeah.
like at the school.
what I know what that is?
Give me an Arcana check. Oh,
I need the real dice now.
Oh shit.
What dice have you
And
been
the book?
using?
Just some random orange
Oh.
ones.
Are those Guagris dice?
Nope.
Oh.
Oh, that's why you were so.
I thought the purple and orange ones were for a bit.
The purple and red ones and the
Yeah.
silver and purple ones. What am I rolling?
Arcana. Or history.
Let's be real. It's gonna be Arcana. Uh, 19.
They were ready for you to come back.
Damn.
I'm fucking Arcana as shit.
Jesus.
I'm a wizard.
19. You've heard of this. You don't know much about it. You know it's powerful. You know to create one takes an immense amount of power. You know it's dangerous.
You have a deck of many things.
Do we still have it, or it's
No,
gone now, right?
Caligos has it.
Caligos has it.
Caligos has it, yeah. It's gone now.
Okay.
Why
Caligos
do we
has
let
it.
him take it?
Thank
I-
God he took it.
I should get something off my chest here. If you guys find any magical items, alright,
Mm-hmm.
just like try not to show me
Okay.
unless you absolutely have to.
Why?
Because he has to confiscate it.
I would have to register it, and I'd rather just go with plausible deniability and say I don't know.
Well, how would they know that you
I
know?
like him.
The school knows a lot.
School literally.
Cladriel
Like,
knows. Listen, I'm a little worried that we're in this square right now.
I think we're going to find out if they know you're here very quickly.
I meant more so for the school not knowing where we're at.
Oh, sure. Listen.
Are you guys hiding from school?
No, they just can't reach us when we're here
Mm.
either. We can't send, or they can't send to us.
Yeah.
Got it.
Let me read the spell just to make sure that's okay.
Yeah, I'll let you to step out.
Yeah,
Which, I mean, wouldn't...
yeah, it wouldn't take long.
I imagine that all of us whose messages have been really
Yep.
fast. Just
Can I?
Let's see here. Can't be targeted by any divination magic or perceived through. Yeah, so I can send, but I can't. They can't target me with a sending spell,
Mhm.
but they can respond to me.
sleeping's gonna be tight, by the way.
Very tight.
You
We're
guys are all
going to be
comfortable.
very cozy.
Well, nothing new there.
I don't see any movement, so you might be okay for now. I definitely know you came into this building.
What could you see?
You kind of points in. It's a small window, but it is pointed directly at the door of the hangman's hut, and that's really the only. You can see a little bit of the street too, but that's really all you can see. This window is carved out for this purpose, but it's made small enough to not be noticed from the street.
Mm-hmm.
The worry is that they tracked you, and you just vanished. And
Hopefully they think that she teleported. Can you do this?
is that something that you could do?
Teleport? No.
Fuck.
Does Clee? Actually, who are you?
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Who are you? How do you know the party?
Forgot I
What are
said
you
about it.
doing here?
Well, I don't want to be here.
Good.
I used to work for Clee. I left.
He's like just staring right at
Mhm.
you. And how long did you work for Clee?
Not too long.
You can either roll a persuasion or deception.
Dice tonight.
Ooh, I have stats for him.
16.
Can I roll insight as well?
Yeah.
I don't know. Look at my phone. 5.
Cladriel kind of looks at you, not taking his eyes off of you, kind of waiting for something, a cue, anything. Okay. You used to work for Clee. That could be helpful.
Why are you not working for Clee now?
I'm trying to debate if like how paranoid I still am about all this. It goes a little bit deeper than working for him, I guess. But
What are you? Fucking Clee?
It's
No.
like you two, but
I'm also
Clee.
like compared to his age, what, very
We were
young.
not fucking.
So
It's a valid question, actually.
So explain, please.
He took me and my sister in when we were
Hmm.
kids.
So he's like a adopted father.
Basically being a father.
I mean,
In a twisted way.
sure.
Yeah.
Did he
just
train
the
to
way it
kill
is.
people?
Kind of runs the city, right?
Wait, how?
He taught me a
old is
lot,
Yes.
but never
A
too
good
much.
looking man.
he? Like a Clooney?
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Been around
I always thought he
for
was
the whole
young.
time?
No, I like him to see.
I thought it was like mid
Pretty
30s.
much
45,
me or
50?
Celine, so
Oh, okay.
Orla made her do a truth spell and she passed. So
What did she ask?
I still work for him.
You just said no?
What do you guys want to know?
Just if you can be trusted.
It's just
No offense, I just don't know you. And this is a very covert operation we're running here.
one that's probably already compromised.
Because of you.
I don't have complete proof yet, but if it helps because you guys seem to know what you're doing. Clee might have, may have killed my parents, so finding that out was one of the reasons I left.
Alright.
Talia and the Assassin's Guild.
Yeah, we'll trust you.
I've seen the play.
I mean, the zone of truth does help.
It helps, but
I can figure out more tomorrow if we need to.
it goes back to looking out the
Not
window.
many places I can go.
Well, we might have to leave. It's going to be very quiet here, so even if they do think we're here, we're still kind of hidden by the secret door.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need it to be quiet and dark. And like you said, you have to use the bathroom. We've just been using that. He kind of points to like an old tarp, like a you'd hang up like when you're painting.
Yeah.
Just hook it up, and there's like 2 little hooks in the wall for privacy. We don't keep it hooked up all the time because it kind of takes away from
Floor plan.
the small area that we have to sleep in. Well, it's late. Get comfortable. I'll take first watch.
All right.
I'm gonna take Claudia to the side and whisper in his ear.
To the other end of the corner. You guys want to put
Yeah.
the top up?
Yeah.
Gives you a nod. And those of you who want to rest may rest now. You're staying up.
Take that
Cladriel.
sword.
Cladriel is keeping an eye on the door, or not the door, on the window. It's quiet.
In a pile in like a little 10
Yeah.
by 10 square.
You guys are like all
Spooning.
just yes. Cladriel wakes you up for a second watch. You're still up, and he tells you. He whispers to you, but it doesn't matter if you hear it. She hasn't slept yet. He sleeps closer to the window, so if you need him, you can wake him up. And he has his...
You're obviously an elf, right?
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I would know that they don't sleep. But
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you looking out the window, or are you warding out?
I'm gonna have.
He's still in there.
Yeah. I'm gonna just sit up against the wall, just like look around the room, and then every once in a while I'll work out and see what I see. But
Give me a perception check for Edmund's then.
I don't remember what Idemos was.
A rat.
Well, I know that, but
It's not very good.
I had the stats, but I don't know. It's a 15 on the die.
Okay.
It's probably minus something.
He keeps an eye
Is it
out,
red?
and
Um, nope, just 15.
the first glimpse you get is of Klee sitting downstairs, kind of just tapping his hands, seemingly aggravated, and the human blood tracker is standing next to him. And Silva is nearby as well. And you get just little bits of conversation. Where'd you go? Yeah. Hushed tones for a while. We'll continue searching tomorrow. You work back out. You come back a few moments,
You're
maybe
gonna
an
open your
hour or
eyes
so.
and be like, "Are you okay?"
It's a thing I do.
You hear Silva say, maybe we just release it. It can find him. It is a plan. The blood tracker speaks of this. If he's using a spell to conceal himself, it'll track that spell. It's not a bad idea. Clay says, it's the only one we have. It's not a bad idea. You unwarg from that. Is there anything you want to do?
Nope,
Okay.
just clue around. I want to go right back in.
Yeah, you warg back in. When you warg back in, Silva is no longer standing by Klee. The blood tracker is sitting down. And this is like the first time you see him without his cloak pulled up. And he is extremely pale. Looks like his body has a lot of blood in it. Almost. And head is...
Doesn't look familiar.
Does not look familiar.
Okay.
Head is completely, like, razor clean shaved, and eyes kind of like sunken in a little bit. He's just kind of sitting there sipping on something and eating some meat that seems rather uncooked. And he says, if we release this, it'll cause some mayhem in the city. I can clean it up, and honestly, I've been looking to change things. Just right when you're about to ward back and just kind of, it's quiet down here, it's not much. The tavern is pretty full of people, though, more than the usual nights. And they all are armed and just waiting for something. You would note that there has not been a line outside because there has not been a shortage of work. Klee has basically just been putting money into all this. And you see Silva walking downstairs, holding a very large egg, making her way to the table and setting it down. And Klee just kind of sits there and taps the egg. Give me a stealth check for Adamas.
My friend.
Natural 20. For a 20.
Dun, dun, dun,
You look up Klee stats. Because that's actually really close.
We're really fucked. Yeah, we're more than enough.
Klee does not see Adamas.
But Sybil does.
But he says in a loud voice, Basure. wherever that rat is at. I'm going to kill you first.
We even performed for him.
And conversation ends.
We could have been great friends.
And you start to think that bringing the egg down, all that was a show for...
The flex, yeah.
Yeah. But conversation in the entire tavern is silent. You walk back out and you walk back in, and it's as if nothing... You see a few people have kind of shifted around, but there is no conversation going on. Clea's sitting there just silent, waiting. And you can see he's looking around for Edemas, but he's not able to see him.
Okay.
Your watch ends. Who do you wake up for third watch?
So
Would you tell me any of that if I asked you what was going on with that?
I'm gonna find out.
Before it mentions.
You're gonna.
Because like that, the first time.
Oh
you
yeah,
went out,
I'm
I've
like
been
breaking a sweat.
Like, hello.
You go in first, you're like,
Probably when I'm worked out, I'm like starting to breathe heavy and like.
Just drool like a little bit. Like, hello.
Eyes return to normal.
That's not
No, he's
This
not
window. This
anymore.
window.
Yep.
You okay? You don't look okay.
I have reason to believe we could be being fed false information at any moment. He knows that I'm spying with my rat. So he can.
Is that you for me?
So he could just be telling us falsehoods. Just I don't know.
What is he doing?
He threatened me.
So sad.
He says he wants to kill me first.
Oh, that's really not like you. Usually he doesn't do the killing.
I don't know if he'll be holding the knife, but it doesn't really matter to me who does it.
Right.
I just rather it not
Yeah.
happen.
Anything useful that he? Never mind. Could have lied about.
Yeah. He brought the egg down and was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. But then he's like, fuck you, Osere, and then he brought it back upstairs.
Getting the egg out or somebody in.
I think they're probably going to release it at some point when they can't find us.
We better not be here when they release it.
It won't be very long search. They said they could track my spell. I don't know if that's true because I think they knew that I was listening, but it's probably true. Last time it attacked me, it was like looking right at me.
Hmm. So how do you destroy the egg then?
I have only destroyed it when it was a thing, not an egg.
So you do have to.
Just hit it until it dies, mostly. And not die. Also, he has like a small army in there.
That's
So-
about right.
I think he's hiring anybody who comes to the door to like just take a sword and stand in the room. So I don't think we're going to be kicking down any doors and just like. Unless you have a lot of.
Does he know who that is?
3-point man. Cadriel?
Yeah.
He never mentioned him, but Clodril wasn't with us when we blew up his ship.
Right.
He's
so-
my Tearsel.
But he doesn't know who he is.
It depends. We were here for a few days without being able to secure the area, so there's a chance. But
I just mean if somebody had to go in.
he was also on the ship with you when you guys arrived.
true, he probably knows.
So you would know.
But we can disguise ourselves. I don't think I want to go in there and be like,
What was
hey,
that?
because there's probably a thorough background check of anybody who wants to hold a sword and stand in the hangman's hut.
getting in, some problem with getting out.
So he called you by name. Do you think if you like went back in there and it's like, JK, we're cool now, he wouldn't kill you on the spot?
It's already happened once. Not the killing part, just the JK part.
Oh, really?
No,
So you betrayed him twice?
I tried to leave.
Oh, alright. And he was just cool with that, or he wasn't cool with that?
Silva brought me back.
Oh, yes, okay.
And after that, I haven't been in the best standing with him, but I'm also not dead, so...
True. You didn't like fuck him over at all. You just left. And does he know that you know that he might have killed your parents?
No. That I found after I actually got
Oh,
away.
so from his perspective, he's just like, oh, she left for no reason. That's fucked up. Yes. Okay.
No, that was after. Yeah, because I thought there might be something with it, and then I
Yeah.
left and I found out, and then, yeah.
What about your sister?
Whatever.
Is she alive?
No.
Did Klee have something to do with it? I know that you said that he might have killed your parents and not your family, so...
That I don't know. I was on a job for him. She followed and there was an accident. And she shouldn't have been there. It all kind of happened fast, but I don't think he could have planned.
You saw her
that.
die.
I mean, there was a bridge collapsing. There was no body. There.
Just trying to think of leverage that can be used against you. To get you to
I mean, when
kill us all.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm back on track. Whatever you want to ask me tomorrow, when you can cast whatever spell you can ask me.
Okay. I'm not saying that I necessarily don't trust you now, but if he's like, I have your sister, kill them all or she dies, that's where the problem lies, you know. Unless you hated your sister or something.
No. No. Having to know that if he did that, probably give me more incentive to kill him.
After you killed us.
I'm not gonna.
I don't
kill
blame you
anybody just for-
necessarily, but like,
It would. Okay.
I would understand.
I wouldn't willingly kill anybody for any type of reason. But with Klee, if he was using my sister against me,
He always seems to be a few steps ahead of us.
yeah, that's a bitch, isn't it?
How long ago was this sister thing? How old is...
She was 15.
Oh, and how long ago?
8 months, 8 to 10 months.
Alright, so relatively young.
Yeah, it wasn't too long. It was less than a year.
We better come up with a great plan. Like, fantastic.
I tried to leave because I just don't see a plan working out. He's got an army. He's got a egg. What is it?
So it's been called a mage hunter.
That.
Sure. I think we need to find something.
He burned a gnome's house down.
Well, I doubt that was any problem for him. He
Yeah.
probably enjoyed
Well,
that.
it's rude.
It is rude. Very rude.
Unnecessary.
We need to find something that is valuable to him and take it.
Would I know of, like, anything?
Does he have a
Literally
lover?
anything
Does he have a lover? Does he have a child?
Give me
that, like, I...
just give me an intelligence. D20, add your intelligence. This is a smart.
There
spell.
is no intelligence. I just meant, did I ever see anything walking down one of the halls?
You've seen a lot of girls walking down the halls.
I didn't mean the lover part. I just meant, like, anything. Like, his office was open, and I saw
Gotcha.
him... I don't know. This is why I put this dice back. No.
Uh-oh.
I don't know shit.
The only thing
It was
that,
a 6.
It was a
right?
6.
the only thing that you can think of
Thanks.
that Klee even has ever remotely cared about, other than himself,
Puppy.
his business,
A puppy.
will be you.
Great.
Yeah, she's
I
So
feel
we
like
hold
I
on to
knew
your
that was
head.
That's what I
coming.
said. It's another Talia and the Assassin's Guild.
Did you say that?
But he probably likes his business more than you.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%. There was a point I thought we were close. My parents died when we were really young. And there was a lot of times where he would teach me and train me, and that's all I had.
How old were you when he brought you in?
Probably about 8,
And how old are you now?
20.
So you spent more time with Klee than your parents.
Yeah.
Do you think you would have a problem pulling the bowstring if the time came?
There's guns. You could
I
say
was gonna
trigger.
say Cry has a gun.
That's true.
Crossbows
I
are
probably
trigger
don't
too.
know anything
crossbows
about
are
it.
triggers.
No, you were there.
Klee has a
No, I
crossbow.
mean like about how a gun
Yeah.
works.
Mm.
Klee has a crossbow. That's what he uses.
Okay.
You know, he has like a hand crossbow that he keeps on his side.
Do you mean I would have?
Would you have troubles killing him if it came down to you and him and you had to?
No, I made peace with that a long time ago. If I could
It's
have done it
easily said.
myself, this would have been years ago.
Phil, who says you might? I mean, if he likes you, maybe you get close and then.
Because I lived with him long enough to know that that's not just an option.
Well, I think tomorrow when we're all conscious, we need to have a serious talk about what our plan is, if we're not fighting a mage hunter.
Sweet dreams, right?
Hmm. What do you wake up for third watch?
Probably gonna meditate now then.
Yeah.
With all that anxiety built up.
I don't know. Sorry, Cry. I know you're usually second watch, but I want us to be safe.
We can cry out.
Yeah.
I like the slink's like, I'll take third watch.
Yeah. I thought about it. I was
I
like,
know. I saw this.
yeah.
Are you keeping watch out the window?
Yeah, I guess so.
Give me a perception check.
Wow.
Oddly, you get a lot of sleep, Celine.
I have good
You're just the most refreshed.
perception.
17.
17.
She has good perspective
Um,
too.
You watch
Is
the
that
door.
It's a 1.
Nothing comes or goes from the hangman's hut. Your watch goes by. Boring, quiet,
I have these dice over here.
peaceful, a little uneasy.
Yeah.
But you all wake up refreshed. Are you casting the spell again?
Yes.
Okay. So mark off the diamonds and then mark off the spell slot.
What does it look like?
Yes. What does the spell look like as you trace the room again? Or is it just emanate
I
from
doubt I
you?
even wrote what it looked like. Let's see. One moment.
Claudio kind of like nudges you awake and says, Asuri, let's go.
Well, I pull out oh, just it's easy. I take out the little pouch of diamond dust and I like walk around this little 10-foot square, just sprinkle it all over the ground, mutter some arcane words, and then it kind of like dissipates and shines, sparkles, and then fades.
Did you check that?
Why? Listen, there's a lot of fucking spells in
No,
here,
that's
alright?
There's a brief moment, Asure, before you finish casting this spell. You hear a voice creep into your head. Where are you? It's not Klee.
I was gonna ask who it was. Okay.
And it's like, as you're about to finish the spell, you
Just like halt,
yeah.
and then Salt Bay all over. Diamond Bay.
Diamond Bay.
Ooh, classy.
Yeah.
Mm. Where's that bow tie? Give to those.
And the top hat.
You all wake up.
Oh, he does have a top.
Asure finishes
That
his
would've been
spell.
so cute.
I cast that. I cast shield. Just for, because remember I have to cast an abjuration to get
Oh,
my
yeah, yeah.
award. So Oh no, that is an abjuration spell.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought we like discussed that.
I
That
forgot
kind of covers
all
you.
about that.
It's your abjuration.
And I would fill everybody in at this point about what I saw yesterday.
Cool.
Claudio is like
Very nice.
Was it
fixated on this
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
window
I thought it
now.
was Sherlock.
I thought it was
Watching.
Sherlock.
So there still is a chance that he knows what he and he's playing it off, but the frustration sounded real, right? Did it sound like he was actually like, where the fuck are these guys at? Or was it false?
Give me an insight.
Yay! 2. He knows we're fucking here. He knows we're fucking here.
But it
Look,
didn't
somebody
seem.
else is paranoid.
It seemed. It. Did it?
Yeah.
Do you think you will really crack the egg?
Absolutely.
We're really dead.
Hmm?
We're really dead.
Well, we can. I have no doubt we can kill it.
We can kill this thing.
But if he sends that thing and other things, like people, he's like a small army in there, so if he says, you 10, follow this thing and kill whatever it finds, it's going to be a lot harder of a fight.
That's the problem. It's.
Oh, we can't even use Mummy.
No, that's the problem.
You can't use it on
That's
the
our
creature.
MVP.
Sure, but if it was like an aura around the
Yeah.
creature. So, you said you have extra bows? You want to try it out, Karaya? Little bow action?
I have a few. I have.
It's
how
better
many?
than nothing. Unless you want to
I
stretch
have a
it.
short
I
bow
mean, I
and
have
2
my
long bows.
Spear.
I don't recommend getting close.
No.
It hits like
I have a short sword too.
like
Yeah.
like a cart,
Mm.
an oxen pulled cart.
It's not fun. And
Yeah,
Claudriel.
I'm not proficient with them.
This is interesting.
Simple weapons.
If I use edge of the
Mm-hmm.
tonic sand, I could still just
Oh,
use it
God,
as a
it's just a
regular
bunch of
throwing die.
Yeah.
right?
Simple weapons.
Would it come back, or because it's magic, it won't?
Okay.
Claudriel, so when he attacked this thing with
Some
his
of those things
magic
are
weapon,
ranged,
it
I
wasn't
guess.
magical.
Okay.
So
Sling. You
you
can throw spears. And
can
javelins.
kind of
I
guess
have a
that
spear, yeah.
That probably
I have a
won't
crowbar,
come back.
maybe.
Claudriel.
Wait, didn't? Oh no.
Claudriel says, he was talking about. Shit.
I had to prep the spell.
He was going to say.
You said
something.
interesting. You said,
I
that's
should
interesting.
change my prep spells actually.
So I was like, what?
Yeah.
Must not have been that interesting.
Oh, that's what it was. They don't have magical healing right now. Claudriel kind of like shows you guys, like just kind of like by bringing down his armor a little bit and the cloak that he has around it. There is a nasty looking gash across his chest that has healed, but probably has not healed properly, as there's no healing magic between these two. He says, "This is gonna make a great scar." And just so you are aware, Claudriel, I don't know, his face is pretty scarred up.
He's scarred as fuck.
Yeah, he has a decent amount of scars across his face.
Scarface Part 2?
But all
Yeah,
over his
like I
face.
mean,
The
like
original?
just covered.
Mhm.
Is that from the creature?
This is normal. This is from the creature, and and he kind of points to Osiri's chest. It's covered,
You
but
got one.
where was your?
It was my, like,
Is your
right
arm?
here,
Yeah,
my
it was like
shoulder.
it's like shoulder.
I got skewered.
What? What were you saying about me?
What?
Or were you just like saying about?
I was just saying like that he's
Oh.
all scarred. Yeah. Yeah.
You skew it.
So we need a plan. A
And
very
I think-
damn good one. Can I show him a picture of him?
Yeah.
That's
Claudriel.
Yeah, that's Claudriel.
I like this shield. Got fucked up in the face, but that's alright.
Yeah, you got
A
lots
big
of scars.
shield.
Oops. So,
I was thinking the easiest way to get to him would be to have him come out, but if you guys need to get in, that's not.
Someone's leaving.
happen. What?
He's staring out the window.
who is it?
The cell sword. You
Cell sword.
you're kind of like looking at the window. It's small, but you're like peeking
Mhm.
through. He's like, it seems like one of the guys who's inside and just walks down the street.
Not towards us?
No.
Alright, so. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
Stand still. Don't fight it, please.
It tickles.
Let's see here. There you are. I want to pull out a copper piece.
Thank you.
No.
I could use that. Fucking copper, I was thinking gold.
Copper piece. Stick it in between two of my fingers. Hold on my temples and stare at you.
What the hell's wrong with it?
I'm casting detect thoughts.
Oh.
You dive in deep.
Yeah.
He comes back one single tear.
The first initial surface thoughts are, we're fucked.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah. That's
dumb.
that's
We're
surface.
fucked.
Yeah, we're
This is
fucked.
over.
We're
We
done.
should leave.
But you dive deeper and you feel this like push into your consciousness. You see.
Tell me about your relationship with Klee.
So, you mean to describe this stuff? Just glimpses. You see a younger.
My eyes look like Hypnotoad.
Hypnotoad.
Being pushed on like a tire swing.
You see a younger Galea who has a sister, and Klee kind of like coming up to them and hugging them, and as this kind of pans back, there are two parents behind.
At the same time period kind of
Yeah.
thing?
Klee greets them. The three of them leave, and she and her sister are left to play in the hangman's hut. Fast forward a little bit, and you can see a younger or a older, and she's training with Klee. She's training with Silva, fighting, stealth, hiding. You see him kind of like putting his hand on her shoulder and just it's a look of like he's proud and kind of just like gives her like a little shoulder squeeze, like a good job type thing, and fast forward a little bit further, and there's a look of disappointment in his eyes, and she comes and she's bloodied. And it's just a look of like, you've let me down. And that feeling of like being loved is not there. And you kind of get similar images back and forth of being proud and being not so much. And you get images of her running away and of Silva bringing her back somewhat aggressively. And Klee basically pleading for her to not do that again. It upset him, and he can't lose her too. It's about where that ends.
The whole spell or just that question?
That question, and it's like flooding you.
Yeah.
And you like go to just talk about like my relationship with him is.
So there was a tire swing at one point.
Yeah.
What's a tire?
Your description is very.
Right.
You guys hear a very vague description of a relationship.
Just a rope.
You guys
Yeah.
hear like, yeah, like he raised me. He helped train me. You're just getting
I
that.
get like
visual.
a little bit more details.
Yeah.
Like towards like my sister and stuff, but
I was just giving the description of
yeah.
quick images.
How did you find the party?
What was the town that they just left?
So you
'Cause
get
that was...
you get images of the city you've never been to.
Mm-hmm.
You get images of a keep in the middle of a swampland. You get images of her following the party. You see the party disappear You see her kind of lying in wait just on this path back to the keep. You see a fight ensue. You see her come to the party's aid. And then that's what you see.
How did you know about them?
So,
Yeah.
I'm going to have you two.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm asking the right questions.
You two step over there real quick.
He's gonna tell us, right?
No.
Oh, come on, you gotta tell us.
Depends on what I hear. I can't answer that question.
I can do that one.
Actually, I want to go see the boy.
There you go.
I'm going upstairs.
I want to see the cat.
This won't take very long. So,
Sounded like you knocked a
Right.
bunch of shit over, so
Your computer.
good luck
everything's
trying to
just
get
on the
inside.
ground.
I'll just find out on stream.
this will be the ship.
Yeah.
So, what image does this he see?
You see me kind of lurking near a dock. I
Yeah.
assume they're like right off
Yep.
of it. And then me witnessing an explosion as 3 people leave the ship. And continue watching.
4. It'd be 4.
4, sorry.
It's okay.
Continue watching, hearing that, you know, they got away, or they died afterwards. And then watching you guys kind of leave and get away.
You hear rumors of Klee saying that they're dead.
That was right before, a little bit before Silva found me and brought me back for the first time.
They're dead. Serves them right. And then what does he hear?
I'm gonna ask anyways.
Time goes by from this. I was brought back.
Was this during like a runaway or was this?
Yes, this is the first time I left.
Ship blows up, runs away. Oh,
No, I
Runs
ran away,
away.
Runs
stumbled
away.
upon that,
Yes.
saw that happen, and then Silva brought me back.
Yeah.
Sorry. Spent a few months kind of fuming that I didn't get away with it, that I'm not getting out.
Is this a point that you would have thought? No, you ran away and then you figured out that they.
yeah. While she was
They were
running away,
killed.
she.
The final
seemed-
time. This time.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
And this is not.
And then I make a plan to get sent out of his eyes instead of having to escape. And I tell him what I saw. And I ask him to send me to go clean up. Because we haven't been good since I've been brought back. So
2 of us fucking died.
So he tells me that he will. And then I wake up the next day and find out that he sent assassins. And that's when I left. I'm assuming you worked that in on the session where you guys were solo with the Surrey, that Monday night session that you told everyone to watch? No? Oh. Oh. Oh!
No.
Oh!
I had no clue about
You
this.
okay?
No.
How long does the spell last? I say you have a book, man. You gotta
Yeah.
use it.
I'm just
It's
thinking
a
because I
little
don't write.
less. It's a little less convenient to use the book, but
1 minute.
okay. So you probably have like time for one more question because like these things are being flooded to you.
I mean, that's probably way more than a minute. I mean,
Yeah.
I would understand if you're like, that's the end of that, because that was a lot.
Do you have another question?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, if you think that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. I'm gonna guess it again.
Okay. I was gonna say because like you would know that you're probably, you can ask a question, but you might not get the full.
want it all.
Do you resist this anymore? You can.
I
feel-
can resist at this point?
He told
I
you.
cast it again.
Yeah, he's
so-
casting it again.
No, at this point I want you to know that I'm...
Okay. Just making sure.
Help me!
Could you kill Klee?
Like, am I strong enough? Or do you mean, like, if given the option or opportunity?
You seem to have at one point been very close to the man,
Yeah.
and
I
you could
was.
kill him. I've had a
You cast detect thoughts again. correct?
yeah. I cast it again.
The thoughts that you see
It consumes.
there is a lot of hatred towards Klee. There's a small piece, though, that's, I mean, a sliver.
Right on top of the vision of me just being the one to stab
Yeah.
him in the throat with my dagger.
Yeah. There's a sliver.
Myself.
And you see that sliver, and that sliver is that of a, he raised me,
It's
took
easy,
me
to,
in,
it's easy to think this, but
but it's
when
just-
it actually happens,
a thread.
when you're actually there with the knife in your hand,
What I'd like is some answers, to be completely honest. But I might have to go on without those. Because
What-
if there's a chance to kill him,
What
then we
happens
have to
if-
take that chance.
what happens if he tells you he didn't do it?
Then do what?
Didn't kill your parents?
Well, that's the other thing about answers. Clay's really good at lying.
But what if he has proof that somebody else did it?
Do you know something?
No, but I want to trust you, but if at any moment he could flip a switch and you're on his side again, I don't want you next to me.
I
What?
wouldn't be on his side again.
If he could prove to you that he didn't kill your parents,
It still wouldn't put me on his side.
would you want to kill him?
Yeah.
Why?
Because of everything I kind of went through growing up, everything with my sister, everything. Even if he didn't kill my parents, what he's doing isn't good, and he's not gonna stop.
Can look in her brain. Do the thoughts mirror what she's saying?
Yes. But there's still that,
Yeah.
you
sure.
still see that sliver, that like 0.1% chance that
0.01. Come on now.
when the time comes, if Klee did not have anything to do with her parents' death, if Klee did not have anything to do with her sister's death, that 0.01% doesn't go up to a 1%, but it jumps up to, he's still a piece of shit,
He cares about
but
you.
maybe you're not the one to pull the trigger. You wouldn't mind if he was dead. But it goes to that 0.1%.
I thought I had enough hatred of me to want to pull the trigger.
But if he has answers of where your sister is, maybe she's not dead. Maybe your parents aren't dead.
How would I believe him? How would I
That's-
believe him?
that's the
We're
problem.
not here.
That's the problem.
I'm in your brain.
He's in your brain. That's the problem. It's those lingering questions. It's those things
Yeah.
that, the reasons why you might keep Klee alive
Yeah.
to find those answers. That's kind of what you're seeing. You don't think
Which
you
is
don't
why,
you
like,
don't see
I
that
would-
jeopardizing the mission. You don't see that, she's not gonna turn on the party per se. She just might have a harder time being like, okay, let's fucking end him. It might be.
I wouldn't want to.
need
I wouldn't want to
answers.
keep him hostage though. Like I wouldn't
But
want
you
to
know-
let him go, and I wouldn't want to keep him
Yeah,
captive.
you see that kind of tear. So
Well, I believe you. I will trust you
You know.
enough. And I'm going to trust you until we are face to face with Klee and he starts talking.
Well, if that comes soon, I hope we're ready.
We're not ready.
No, we're not
I'm gonna
ready.
tell him to come back down.
Yeah. Do you have a phone? You want me to
I
go?
did.
Do
I
they
sent
have
it.
their phone?
Yep.
Probably
Felicia
watching
just,
the stream.
Felicia just texted me. No, tell
Okay.
left.
Okay, I think the dog
So-
wants out.
You want to go outside?
Are you too busy freaking out because people are upstairs?
That was a good spell.
Come on.
He asked the right questions.
He fucking.
That's why I
never
wanted
want to
them.
play a game of hot and cold with him ever.
So I wanted him to. That's why I
Yep.
wanted them to leave because
No,
that's a
huge.
thing that comes out, and currently only Asuri knows.
Yeah. I think I would ask you to like at your discretion. Hey.
Where's Joe?
Yo, he left.
Yeah.
He left the house.
Yeah, we
His
actually
own house.
killed
After that, yeah.
Asure.
Again, so
I
no
breathe,
rain, no
leak
Asuri,
out of my
no nobody.
nose, and then I just die.
You got mage hunted.
The stuff we
So-
told him, he just couldn't handle it.
You two are standing there watching as Asuri is asking these questions, and she's no longer speaking,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just standing there. What was the last question you asked? Could you
Could you?
Could you kill him?
kill him?
Mm-hmm.
And she just kind of stands there, and he's like, you can tell he's in her head.
Yeah.
All up in that shit.
Claudriel is still staring out the window, and as your spell fades and you ask that last question, he says, "So your friend's back out, the creepy one." And you go to the window and you see
Make sure you're in the square. Everybody in the square. Huddle up.
the blood tracker come back out, hands dripping with blood, looking around, trying to find somebody. Gets frustrated, goes back inside. Claudriel says, "So, what's the plan? What are we doing?"
Well, what happened with you two?
She was at one point very important to Klee. So we could use that.
At one point.
Like, how important?
Like adopted daughter. Close. Like very close. I saw it. The tire swing and everything.
Just the rope, no tire.
Yeah.
Makeshift swing.
the wagon swing. The wagon wheel swing.
There, yeah.
Also known as a swing. It's a piece of wood.
Is it obvious that you're very, like, jittery and nervous saying that?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Why are you so nervous?
Because there's a man across the street that wants to kill us.
Does she want to kill us too?
He likes Krabby Patties, that's
What'd
why.
you say?
I'm gonna insight
Yeah.
you.
Okay.
Who likes Krabby Patties?
Nobody.
I like Krabby Patties.
You like Krabby Patties?
I got 11, so.
I think it's an 8.
Oh!
I'm not charismatic.
Ah. I rolled
No,
poorly.
I rolled a
A 9.
11.
Oh.
But I thought I had
So
a minus
what do
one,
we
but
do now?
What'd you get?
11.
11. Make a wish.
You can make a wish.
Oh my god.
Jeez.
I don't know this.
You know that
Well, I don't know shit.
Yeah.
But
he's probably not giving you everything,
did that just.
but you trust him enough that he's giving you
What I need.
what you need. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, fuck him. I don't care.
What?
I don't give a fuck.
What's happening?
Yeah.
Claudriel, as you guys are having this discussion. Asure
Yes.
points out the window. And you see the man in the black
Yeah.
robes, the blood tracker,
That's
come back
true.
out,
I didn't even think about that.
angry,
He's pissed.
holding the egg.
Fuck. He's pissed. Guys, he's pissed.
Sets it on the ground, smacks it,
No.
Ready
walks
yourselves.
back in, and that's where we're gonna end the session.
No. Are you fucking kidding?
That's where we're gonna end the session. It's 10 o'clock.
It's not 10.
Yeah, it
It's-
is.
It is 9:56.
Yeah.
So
We
what
will-
are we gonna do in 4
We
minutes?
will pick back
See where
up.
the fuck that goes.
I mean, we know where it's gonna go. It's gonna go right up here. We're about to have a friend.
We will pick back up
And a
next
friend of
week. That exciting.
Fuck.
Yeah,
That shit.
It's only a matter of time.
Oh boy.
Yeah, when he couldn't find you guys,
Yeah.
that kind of pissed him off. So,
You couldn't have waited like one more hour.
we're gonna come back
I literally couldn't have waited one more hour.
next week,
Next week.
same time.
You guys want to meet tomorrow or something? Like, who's got plans?
Tomorrow.
We
Friday.
do.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Arctic phone tomorrow.
Let's play earlier.
Get my tattoo.
Just bring your phone and.
I will do that. Don't test
No,
me.
you gotta be there
I was
for
gonna
this
say, no,
fight.
my guy, he does the whole D&D thing too, so he'll be like, oh. Wait, yeah.
Yeah, we'll see where this goes. Well, I mean, we know where it's going.
Death. Graves.
Interesting.
A new campaign. New characters.
That's exciting, though.
That's exciting.
I
Is
just
it?
did it. Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
great for the 3
That's
weeks I've had
exciting.
this one.
You had practice building a character. Guess what?
I've
Build
noticed
another
where
one.
I'm like, oh, I should have done that with it. Yeah.
Oh, you'll always have
Yeah.
that.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
But
You'll
thank you
never
for
make a perfect character.
the follow. If you're still here, Stone Oni.
Stone
Stony?
Oni.
Stone Oni.
Stone.
But yeah, we'll be back next week.
Bye.